Namaste, I'm Vedagurudev, and today I'm going to share a proven spiritual system that's already helped thousands experience deep transformation. When you join the Kriya Yoga School Masterclass, here's exactly what you'll get. Weekly deep dive classes, Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bi-monthly Holy Fire Yagna ceremonies to clear energetic blocks. Weekly satsangs and Q&A, Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Instant access to over 200 plus on-demand classes on asanas, pranayama, mantra japa, and meditation. Direct VIP access to me for daily mentorship and support. This is not just information, it's direct transmission, guidance, and transformation. Thousands have already said yes to the Kriya Yoga path. And if you're here now, something inside you is ready to. Click the Join Now button below, choose your membership, and begin your journey to inner freedom today. See you inside the Kriya Yoga School Masterclass.
Kriya Babaji Namo. 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 Kriya Babaji Namo.
Welcome to our November 9th Vedagurudev Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach. As you can see, we're live from a Thailand beach. There's the Thai flag right there. There are the Thai palm trees right behind me. So we are transmitting live from a Thailand beach. Let me put this back up. Okay. So if you haven't, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Vedagurudev. Daily Babaji quotes, daily satsang and soul talk videos. We only need about 250 more watch hours to be monetized. So go to our YouTube channel, Vedagurudev. Watch as many videos as you can. Just click on the playlist and let it run. We got a Mantra Monday playlist. We got a Babaji quotes playlist. We got a Soul Talks playlist. We got a Satsang playlist. So over 600-700 videos on there. A lot of good information. So support the Kriya Yoga School family. Subscribe to Vedagurudev. Watch as many videos as you can. And also, if you want to meet like-minded yogis and yoginis and people walking the spiritual path, I think over 830 people worldwide practicing Kriya Yoga 100% free. Go to soulinder.com or go to freekriyayoga.com, which is basically the same thing, and have some Kriyas and some techniques in your pocket to help you navigate this crazy Maya delusional world for 100% free. If you want to join me, Veronica, Paul, Darren, Mariana, all of our Kriya Yoga School Masterclass members, and master the supreme science of Kriya Yoga, go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. And with that said, put all your comments in the YouTube chat, and we'll get started on our November 9th Vedagurudev Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach. So don't hold back. Give me all your profound questions and I'll answer them wholeheartedly. No topic off limits. If you want to talk about aliens, you want to talk about meditation, whatever you want to talk about, I'm here to answer your questions as best as I can. So put all your questions in the YouTube chat and we'll get started with our November 9th Vedagurudev Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach. Namaste, Veronica. Glad to have you here.
Namaste. Glad to be here. I don't know. Right now, the world's testing me, but I'm always happy to be here. So being here always puts
Yeah.
me in a good mood.
Every day is a test as a yogi. Me, Veronica, and the billions of people around the world, and no exception. But it's a lot less if you have some tools, some kriyas in your pocket, but it still comes. It comes for us
Yes.
all. Just because you're a yogi, a yogini, still a test for you every day. Vedagurudev included. I don't want anybody to see me on here and think Vedagurudev doesn't go through what I go through. He's a Himalayan yogi. Oh, yes, I do.
Oh, yes, you do.
Comes for me too.
Yeah.
Test me on a
Oh,
daily basis. I just have some breathing techniques and some meditation techniques to help me overcome, and I don't get attached to any outcome. But yeah, this Maya delusional world definitely tests your metal for sure. You got
yes.
to be built for this. You got to not care whatever happens. Like I always say, unshakable mountain. How much it rains, unshakable mountain. How much sun, unshakable mountain. How much wind, unshakable mountain. How much snow, unshakable mountain. So it takes a little practice to become an unshakable mountain and just laugh at this world like the joke it is. But if I could do it, you definitely could do it. So be an unshakable mountain out there, whatever this world throws at you. But it is definitely dense and overwhelming for sure. So I have compassion for everybody out there because it tests everybody,
Yeah.
me included.
Well, we've got a couple people on YouTube. Look at their comments. Oh, Albert Sops is here. He says, "Tomorrow I shall join you again. I am so happy to be back to you guys. I missed you. We missed you too, Albert."
Tomorrow has arrived, so glad to have you back, Albert. And if you have any questions, put in the YouTube chat. We're glad to have you back. We missed you also, Albert. So
Yeah.
glad to have you back.
Paul Froelich is here. He says, "Namaste, Soul Tribe. Namaste."
Namaste, Soul Tribe. Glad to have our soul family back in the building. And whatever questions you have, Paul is our in-house conspiracy theorist. And give me some good ones, Paul.
Yeah. Give
For
some juicy
November
ones.
9th to 2025.
Yeah,
Some
what's in the
juicy ones.
sky? Zane Ahmad says, "Namaste, everyone. Namaste, Zane."
Namaste, Zane. Good to have you here. I like your post in our SKOOL community. Who?
Yeah.
The
Who?
best mantra is who. And I've become an owl. Who? Donald Trump, white hat, who? Israel, who? Ukraine, who? The elites, who? Reptilians, who? Three-Eye Atlas, who? All of the above, who? Who? Be an owl out here on these streets. I don't know any of you, right? Who are you? I don't know you from a can of paint. Yeah. You're
I don't know any
nobody.
cans
Who?
of paint.
Yeah. I don't know any cans of paint, including you.
Oh, that's funny. Paul says that I got inspired during our last chat about fasting. I've completed 24
No.
hours. Just have to go to sleep for another 12. Well, we'll see how far I take it. Been a while. Good job.
Nice. Yeah. Good job, Paul. Congratulations crossing the 24-hour threshold of fasting. That's very beautiful. And you go to sleep for another 8 hours, stack that on top, and then before you know it, you might even hit 36 hours or 48 hours. You just keep going as much as you can. But when your body tells you to stop, probably stop, because I've done it too much. I pushed it too far.
Yeah.
So just go as far as you can, but that's great. Absolutely. Fasting is the best thing, in my opinion, you could do. There's nothing no better. Actually, it's probably a good reminder I should fast a little even longer, So I'm gonna use you as inspiration, Paul, and fast a
Yeah.
little longer today. Maybe I don't eat at all. I'm gonna go 24 hours too.
Well, having no expectations has been a theme in my life lately. I've had to employ when people don't show up for me or they ghost me and give me no explanation. I'm just wondering, isn't breaking your word a karmic law if I say I'm going to do something and then I don't follow through and just leave the other person hanging and no explanation? I'm like,
Yeah, kind of, but you
yeah,
got to have the perspective in this world that most people are fly by night.
yeah,
They, they, they don't have no morals. They don't care about the other person. Most NPCs will push a 5-year-old girl in front of a bus for a couple dollars. They so it's good to have no expectation. If they ghost me, I knew they were going to ghost me because that's what NPCs do out here. They
yeah,
ghost people. They throw people under the bus. They judge people. They talk bad about people. They make up ghost stories. That's just what they do. So if you see the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain and the pieces on the chessboard, you'd be like, that's what people do out here. They're a
yeah,
bunch of liars tell lies. They 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 are attached to their fake ghost stories. They have no regard for their fellow man or fellow woman. They don't think about other people's feelings. Or a lot of people out here are time burglars. They steal your time, right?
yeah.
They
Ugh,
promise you a bunch of things. Meet me here at 1 p.m. You show up at 1 p.m. and it's like, oh, then they don't answer their phone. They ghost you. This is what this world is. So I don't know. I would hope that people would love each other and collectively uplift the frequency, and the consciousness in the world, but they're not really doing a good job. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So you just got to have the mindset like that's what NPCs do. They throw you under the bus. They tell you ghost stories. They steal your time. They try to cheat you. They try to scam you. Liars tell lies. So when I watch like mainstream media, which I rarely do, I said, there they go. Liars telling lies. Let me tell
yeah,
you a story about a faraway place and why you should be scared. So if you just see the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain and for the movie for what it is, you kind of laugh at it like, there they go. I knew that was going to happen. People out here are telling ghost stories. And when they ghost me, that's what ghost storytellers do. They ghost you.
yeah,
So, I mean, it's disappointing because, you put on all your clothes, you go to the appointment, you're like all ready and prepared and got all your paperwork. And then they don't even answer their phone. You're like, nuts. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Pulling the rug. They're master rug pullers. They're like Lucy holding the football for Charlie Brown. Kick it. Pull the football.
yeah.
Charlie Brown hits his head. It's disappointing, but I don't know if you kind of have the perspective like that's what they do. Liars tell lies out here. Ghosters keep ghosting. Like that's how this world works. Then you really don't have no dog in the fight. You're like, well, what can you do? That's what they do out here. And
Yeah,
my favorite's when they tell you a ghost story and you don't believe it. Like, nah, I don't believe that. Like, you don't believe my ghost story? No, doesn't feel right to me. It's true. Not in my universe. It's not. So I don't
yeah, I
know.
just
There are a
know
lot,
people
lot
show
of
me who
people
they
out here.
are.
Yeah. If people, what my guru used to say, if people tell you who they are, you should believe them. So
Yeah,
if a ghoster shows you he's a ghoster, there's a ghoster. I see one.
yeah,
Ghosted me. He stole my time, but fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I see who you are. Next time you try to pull the football on me or pull the rug, I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna be more aware and I'm gonna be more ready for it. So I'm not gonna be attached to any outcome. I'm gonna be like, whatever. That's what they do
Yeah.
out here. It's disappointing. I agree. Like when I first moved to Thailand, I used to be on the American mindset, right? Like when I used to go to a meeting, like I don't know, let's say like a music industry meeting, they would say like 9 a.m., right? And they would lock the door at 9 a.m. If it'd be 9:05, you'd be knocking on the door, they wouldn't open it, right? They
Yeah.
wouldn't care if you were stuck in the 101 or the traffic in LA. They didn't care. So I started showing up early, like 30 minutes. I was in position, right? All I had to do was walk in the door and,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
so, so when I came to Thailand, I would give them my laundry and I would say, what time it'll be ready? They say 7 p.m. And I would come downstairs at 7 p.m. Where's my laundry? And they would go, Thai time. I go, what the
What
hell
the
is
hell does
Thai
that
time?
mean?
It's
Thai
like an
time.
excuse for them to be lazy, right? Thai
Whatever. I
time.
just
I was like, Thai time doesn't exist in my universe. Where's my clothes? They're like, tomorrow. I was like, so it took myself a while to adjust to that, that
Yeah.
mindset. So now I just do whatever. And if the cable guy shows up or the internet guy, I don't even, he was like, I'll be there at 1 p.m. I'll be like, yeah, sure. I'm going to just do my own stuff. If you show up, cool. If you don't
Yeah.
show up, I'm still doing my own stuff. So I'm not waiting for anybody. I adjusted myself to fit Thai rules, right? And the Thai time. So,
Yeah.
I used to get mad, right? It's 1 p.m. I wasted my whole day waiting for this
Yeah.
guy.
You said
He's
1
not showing up
p.m.
till tomorrow, So just do your stuff. And if someone ghosts you, like, I don't know, like, all right, look, there's a Trader Joe's across the street. Let me go do some grocery shopping. All right. Let me use this lemon to make lemonade. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
And adjust, like, oh, okay, well,
I got other things to do. Like,
right. I got other things to do. So let me do my daily activities. And this person shows up or,
yeah.
they or they don't show up. My life still continues. I'm not waiting for anybody. So that would
Yeah.
be my best advice. But they're out here. They're stealing your
Yeah.
time. They're definitely trying to waste your time, pull the rug on you, all that, all of the above. So just be aware, and you kind of start to laugh at it like, yep, that's what ghosters do. They tell ghost stories, and there's another one right there. I see you,
Yeah.
right? Ghost
See you.
storyteller right there, hiding behind that tree.
Yeah. Yeah, the only person I'm gonna count on is me. I don't know, if you do come through for me, then that's great. But yeah, it's just
It's
been
a bonus. It's a
yeah,
surprise, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
especially when yeah,
Count on yourself first, and then you can never go wrong, right? Because you're not going to let yourself down, right? So you can
yeah,
always trust in yourself first, right? What other people do, they're all fly by night, they're on their own time. And just look towards yourself to save yourself, instead of looking to someone else to save you. Or like, I'm going to save myself, and
yeah.
that way you can't go wrong.
Well, I'm back to comments. I'm back on fasting. Zane says I did 72-hour dry fasting
Whoa.
many times before my spiritual awakening back in 2018. That's incredible.
Yeah, very nice, Zane. Oh, I bet you felt outstanding when you did 72 hours. I know when I go long distance, I feel like a superhero or like Superman, like, like, and you get the mindset that you've been conditioned since birth to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But when you start fasting, you really see I'm perfectly fine eating one time a day, So yeah, I would definitely say to purify, cleanse, and filter out your body, fasting is the excellent way, the most
Yeah.
best way, in my best medicine, in my opinion. If you fast all the time, you probably never see the doctor, So I would recommend fasting. That's how I stay in good health. I just fast when I feel like a cold or sniffles or cough coming on. Fast.
Fast.
It's never did me never led me astray. But I'm sure Big Pharma don't want to hear
No.
this, because they want you to buy their medicine, or their pills or whatever. But you have all the tools you need inside you as you. All you got to do is just cut down on your food intake, and whatever food you have stored and fat in your body, just burn it off through fasting. you know and
Yeah.
I would recommend, if you're going to lose weight, fasting is the best way. I would start with intermediate fasting, and work your way up. But if you can go 72 hours, outstanding. So keep up the good work, Zane. Proud of you. You're doing great.
Yeah, I'm proud of you too, Zane. Oh, Corey, IW4 Oh, you're new here. He says, I'm a targeted person, many chills. What advice do you have for Corey?
What? He gets targeted, right?
Yeah.
What was it? Many shills. I thought you said many chills.
Chills.
Yeah, they're gonna target you. There are many shills out here. There are many nefarious actors. There are many sleeper cells. They're all trying to get under your skin and dance around. But if you have the awareness, you have your shield up, their target, doesn't really matter, because you have your shield up. So basically, when you have your atmosphere up or your shield up, it's like meteors dissolving on impact on your atmosphere. So whatever shills are out there, you start to laugh at them like the joke they are. Like, that's the best you got, shill, targeting me. Give me a break,
Yeah.
jokers, liars, meteors hitting my shield, my atmosphere, so yeah, so I would definitely say don't get attached to it. They're definitely coming. Like I like to say, I want to be four-faced God Brahma. I'm looking to the front, I'm looking to the back, I'm looking to the right, looking to the left, right? They're going to sneak up on you. My guru used to say, the ego don't come through the front door, he creeps in through the back door window, So they're coming, and sometimes they come from other people, right? They activate other people and come through them. So you just got to be aware, like, good one, ego trying to come and target me and interrupt me. But yeah, there are a lot of bad actors out there. There are a lot of shills, but if you're aware of them, it kind of dissipates. It's like butter in the morning sun, just dissolved away. So most people aren't aware. Most people, like my guru would say, are sleepwalking with their eyes open. There's zombies out here in this Maya delusional world. Just by you being aware of people being shills, you're pretty much all the way home. You're 80% there. So, and when you see shills, you can identify them. Look at that shill over there. Look at this person trying to target me. I'm ready for you. Come on and let's dance. Like Paul likes to say, I'm Lieutenant Dan in Forrest Gump, right?
Yeah.
Come on, chill. That's the best you got? Light work.
Yeah.
Kindergarten over here. You're trying to target me today? I take never a day off. I'm ready for you. I stay ready so I don't have to get ready. Whenever you want to dance, chill, come on with it, But chills, people targeting you, with their fear-based narratives, they basically want easy targets. They want people who are Chicken Little hiding under the bed. Oh my God, the sky is falling. Oh my God, what am I going to do with this virus? Oh, there's war around the world, this type of stuff. But if you don't care, if you're a fearless yogi or yogini or fearless walking the spiritual path, you laugh at these shills and these targets like the joke they are. Like, here they go again, running their playbook, Let me tell you a story about the world. Yeah, no thanks. It doesn't exist in my universe. So, yeah, whatever shills are out there, Corey, and whatever people are trying to target you, tell them, come on, bring it on. let's dance. You know, that's the best you got. But in my opinion, when you raise your consciousness, they don't like to come around. They're like easy targets. They like to find people that like to hide under their bed. When you're a fearless yogi and you embrace the world and take it head on, right on the chin, not too many shills around, you know, not too many bad actors or targeting around. So yeah, I would just say be strong out there, my friend Corey. It's definitely a minefield and a war zone, and they are definitely coming. But by you being aware, you're pretty much all the way home. So identify those shills for who they are and point them out. See you over there, shill,
Yeah.
hiding behind that tree. I'm not here. I'm not here. I see you. I can see.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. But yeah, they come for us all. So don't take it personally. This is how this simulation, this matrix, this Maya delusional world is set up, and we take it on the chin and we look for the opportunity to dance. So Shill wants to dance. Let's dance today. You know, right now. I'm a good dancer. Let me get on my tap dance shoes and get to work.
Paul brings up a good point. He says, it also gives me a greater appreciation of food, and it's more delicious once you break the fast. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Once you break the fast, you're a total enjoyer of food, right? You savor the flavors. You enjoy your food a lot more, right? You're like, whoa, you know. I mean, when I was in the Himalayan mountains, all of our food was cardboardish and bland, no flavor. You know, you weren't going to die, but it wasn't, you know, tasty for your palate. You know, let's put it that way. So when I came down, I couldn't wait to taste the spices and the
Yeah.
flavors of the Himalayan mountains. You know, and yeah, so food definitely tastes a lot better, and you savor it more. You enjoy your food more. You know, because most people take their food for granted. They're just hypnotized, putting food in their mouth and breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So when you have access to food, you enjoy it more, you know? So it nourishes you more and makes you feel a lot better, you know? You're more grateful for the food on your table and you don't take it for granted. So yeah, I agree with you, Paul. When you do finish, the longer the fast, the better the food tastes. That is for sure, right? So yeah, savor your food, enjoy your food. Thank God for the food on your table. You know, thank God for the nourishment on your table. And yeah, in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, we have a very excellent food mantra. We give our food as prasad to God before we eat it. You know, we know God's not going to eat our food, but it's a good offering, right? I give my food to God first before I eat my food. And we
Yeah.
say the food mantra, purifying your food, cleansing your food, taking out all the impurities and the poison out your food, and your food becomes God food. So yeah, once you eat your food, add the Babaji food mantra, which is in our mantra classroom in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, and purify your food. It tastes a lot better than
Yeah. Here's an interesting question. Corey says, I have physical nanotechnology implants behind my ears. So I wonder if there's some kind of technique that we could do, he could do to like dissolve it, or what can he do?
Well, was this voluntary or involuntary that you
Yeah,
got
that's a,
this nano? Well, it doesn't really matter. So if you want to dissipate this nanotechnology behind your ear, I would say in Kriya Yoga, we have a technique called pranayama, right? Which is a 3-step process. So I would basically, it's good that you know that you have nanotechnology behind your ear so you can focus on it. So wherever you feel your nanotechnology, I would do your breath work, collect a storehouse of pranayama, and I would blow it to that nanotechnology, right? Wherever it's at, and try to dissipate it. When the C word thing happened, I asked my guru what to do. And this is basically what he told me. In the case you have to take the jab, hopefully you don't, but you have such a high consciousness that dissolve on impact, So just anytime you're mandated to put things in your body so you could feed your family, I would just dissolve it on impact. And how we would do that, we would find wherever they jab me, I would put my finger on there and I would blow my pranayama that I've been collecting, my prana, to that spot and dissolve on impact, So if you have nanotechnology or any microchip or whatever in your body, dissolve on impact. Narrow it down, find where it's at in your body, and use your inner divinity, your breath work, your pranayama to blow it right to that spot and dissolve on impact. So that's what I would suggest.
Yeah. I wonder if like sound frequencies would dissolve it too, but I don't know that much about that.
Yeah, true. If you have a mantra, or you have a good bija mantra, or you have mantra japa, I would use the sound frequency to dissipate it also, like I would ask for whatever deity of choice you resonate with, like let's say you resonate with Ganesha, right? The elephant god, right? Ganesha's mantra is Om Gam Ganapatiye Namaha. So Lord Ganesha removes the blockages, right? So I would call from assistance, call for backup from Lord Ganesha. Lord Ganesha, I don't know how I got this nanotechnology in my body, but let's take it out. It no longer serves me. I don't need this, So I would ask him to remove the blockages and clear the path. So I would try a lot of things. I would try blowing your inner energy to wherever you got nanotechnology, and I would try using sound frequency, bija mantras, mantra japa to dissipate it also, and see which way works best for you, because it's not one size fits all. We're on different levels, so whichever way works best for you, that is the best way, I would say, Corey.
Corey says that 2 men in my family died on 9/11, different years.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's pretty heavy. Yeah, well, sorry about that, Corey. 9/11 is not a nice day, especially for American people. I was on the airplane after finished DJing, and I was going to fly back to Miami, but right before the plane took off, it was grounded, and I was stuck in San Diego for however long it took to start flying again. So, yeah, I don't have good memories about 9/11, and condolences to all the people who passed away on 9/11 and their families. What do they say? A day that will live in infamy. So, yeah, I don't like 9/11 either, not a good day, All my family returned home safe, except me. I was stuck in San Diego, but I'm still alive. So minor hiccup, minor speed bump, but yeah, it was not a nice scene. And I didn't have the techniques of Kriya yoga at that time. So very overwhelming, I was Chicken Little hiding under my bed. The sky is falling. We're going to war. What up?
Yeah, like, is this really happening?
What? I got smacked. Wake up. You're dreaming. No. Oh, it's still there. So, yeah. Yeah. So be safe out here. It's crazy out here, So sorry about that happened to you on 9/11. Yeah.
I just noticed it's
Go ahead.
I was just going to say it's 11/9. It's like the opposite today. Like, just a weird coincidence. 11/9 instead of 9/11.
Did he say his family died on 9/11 or?
died.
11/9.
No, 9/11. I was just reversing the dates, but
9/11 was the Twin Towers, right?
yeah.
Okay, now I'm confused.
Never mind.
Yeah.
My brain works crazy.
Oh, it's okay.
Corey says that I get massive head tremors and forced speech work with many bad healers. I'm sorry about that. You're
So
really being messed with.
many bad healers have gave you what do you say, head trauma, right?
I get massive head tremors and forced speech worked with many bad healers. Forced
So
speech
many
work.
bad healers have induced this to you, right? This tremors on your head, right? So I would basically say do your own inner work, right? And do what works best for you. There are a lot of snake oil salesmen and charlatans out there. Let me tell you what you should do. But really, to be honest, no one knows your body better than you. You're your own inner doctor. So anything that gives you head tremors, I would discontinue right away, you know? And I would start trying to figure out what makes you feel the best and what works best for you and gives you a state of stillness and calmness and peace, right? So I would start looking to other people to solve your problems. I would start solving your problems. And if you want to know how to solve your problems, we have a free Kriya Yoga beginner mini course, give you some framework and some breathing techniques and some meditation techniques for 100% free. Go to freekriyayoga.com or go to soullender.com, which is on the screen, same thing, and see what uplifts you and makes you feel the best. Because when I started practicing Kriya Yoga, I learned thousands of asanas, thousands of pranayama, thousands of meditation, and then I started crafting my own daily practice, right? So you see what works best for you. Anything that makes you feel painful, gives you head tremors, this makes you feel uncomfortable, I wouldn't do that practice. I would do what uplifts you and makes you feel the best. So yeah, I would definitely say whatever makes you feel uncomfortable, gives you tremors, I wouldn't listen to anybody. I would listen to your own body, so your body is the best healer, the best doctor out there. So I would listen to your intuition and tell you what makes you feel good. So in our free Kriya Yoga School, we give you some techniques. I think there are 7 different techniques. See if those work for you. And in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, we have hundreds of techniques. So I would definitely say, if you want more techniques. So I try to give all of our members a smorgasbord of techniques, right? Like, here's hundreds of techniques. Something's got to work, So find out what technique works best for you and makes you feel the best. And I would say that is the best technique.
Corey says it was involuntary. So he did not volunteer for this.
Well, sorry about that. Like I said, these nefarious bad actors do bad things to bad people. Like I said, they have no regard for humanity or their fellow man. They'll push a 5-year-old girl in front of a bus so they could buy a new boat. So if it was involuntary, they force you to get it. Like I said, just find out where it's at and dissolve on impact. Use your own inner energy, your own inner divinity. Try to light every cell in your body and focus all that energy on that point where they involuntary force you. So yeah, you are your best healer. You are your best doctor. So whatever they mandated and involuntary force you to get, dissolve on impact. Okay, that's the best you got. I am the king of my castle. I am in control, and whatever you try to force me to do, I burn up on impact. So yeah, I would suggest what I said earlier. Blow your breath work, your pranayama to that spot, focus on it, add some heat to it, rub your hands together, put it on it, keep doing that as much as you can, until it dissolves on impact, and basically do your inner alchemy, whatever outside forces try to control you internally, dissolve on impact, see it as like black smoke coming off your body, burn on impact, so you are in control, and you could dissolve on impact whatever they try to force on you or mandate you, or make sure that you force you to get something involuntarily. We don't need it. So yeah, I would dissolve on impact, but we're here to help, Corey. So sorry that happened to you, but today is the new day, and we're planting new trees, and we're taking control of our life. Whatever these nefarious bad actors do, they have no control. We are free birds. We don't want to be their slave. We don't want to be in their cage. So let's take control today, and whatever they forced on you, let's overcome it. So like I said, go to soulender.com, freekriyayoga.com. We'll give you some basic techniques, 100% free, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, daily motivational Babaji quotes, daily motivational soul talks, and satsang talks. And if you want the advanced techniques, you like what we're doing here, we're giving you good value, join me and Veronica and all of our members at kriyayogamasterclass.com, and we'll burn it up on impact. We also have a full moon and a new moon yagna fire where we burn up all your problems. So you send it to me, and I'll burn it up in the fire, and it's very freeing to watch it go up in smoke. Nanotechnology in my body, swaha, up in smoke.
Swaha.
What do you say? Tremors, up in smoke, swaha. Whatever serves you. My family passed away on 9/11, swaha, up in smoke. Burned it all up. So.
Yeah, I'm
all
just
the
thinking.
Information is on the screen if you want.
Yeah. I was just thinking, Corey, something drew you here to come here. So maybe there is something here that can help you. And we are our own best healers. So I'm sorry you're going through this. That's hard.
Rising tides lift all boats. So we're here to
Yeah.
help. If you want to support us, that's up to you. But our YouTube channel is 100% free. I would start off slow and, work your way up. Our freekriyayoga.com, soulender.com is 100% free to join. So we're here to help more than we're here to monetize spirituality.
Yeah.
If you want, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine too. So but we're more here to help. That's why we started this live stream, and answer questions and give some good advice.
Well, I'm going to read these 4 comments because they all go into with the same thought. But
Okay.
Corey says, my brain gets microwaved often. I try a lot. I've seen top brain doctors. 15 years have been suffering. I'm so sorry. Ugh.
Well, we want you to suffer no more. If you've seen all the doctors and no one can help, maybe try the Kriya Yoga Masterclass. I'll try to coach you, and for all of our Kriya Yoga School Masterclass members, I'm available 24 hours a day. Let's try to fix this today. I like when my guru said, "What is the best time to plant a tree?" I go, "I don't know, Baba, tell me." He said 10 years ago was the best time to plant a tree. And he goes, "What is the second best time to plant a tree?" I don't know, Baba, tell me. He said, "Today." So let's get to work today, right? I mean, I like when my guru said, "Try Kriya Yoga, money back guarantee," right? So instead of going to the doctors and they can't really help you, let's try Kriya Yoga, and let's see what we can do to be better and overcome whatever you're going through in the present moment. So yeah, so I'm sorry you've been suffering, but let's try to suffer no more, and let's try to get some tools and techniques in our pocket so our brain is no longer microwaved. You know, we master our mind, we take control of our mind, and whatever these people do to you, then hopefully it no longer is effective. We take control of our life. We become the king or queen of our castle, and suffer no more, my friend. You know. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, let's get started. So,
Yeah.
you know, everything's on the screen, so you choose what works best for you. But definitely, if I could help, I'm gonna do my best to help you, so you suffer no more, because I don't want no one to suffer out here. So, nano chip, microwave brain, tremors, all this stuff. It's overwhelming, but surely we have some tools in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass that will help you overcome whatever you're going through. So suffer no more. Let's live a suffer-free life.
Yes. I don't know. Corey says, could government have done this or those dark healers? And then he says, Freemasons run the world. I don't know, man. This is,
Yeah, they could, but if you have your shield up, you who cares what Freemasons do, or government, or reptilians, or aliens? Doesn't really matter. You are the king of your castle. You are the queen of your castle. You control your universe. So whatever they do, these nefarious beings, laugh at them like the joke they are. They're losers. Losers, you know?
losers.
What kind of
Nothing better to
losers
do.
try to hurt people, you know, control people? We don't need them. So we laugh at them like the joke they are. They're losers in our universe, you know? They're not welcome into our happy, blissful, calm, harmonious state. So we don't care what the government does. We don't care what Freemasons do. They have no control over us. When we start to become aware, we start to become self-realized, you know? We have our shield up. We laugh at them like the jokers they are. They are the true slaves. They are the true people in the cage. They are the true people running the script, you know? We look at them like losers. They're losers. You're not a loser, Corey. They are losers. They're trying to control people. They're trying to lower your consciousness. They're trying to throw psyops at you. They're trying to make their ghost story become your ghost story. Their narrative become your narrative. So they don't run nothing over here, you know? What do they run? I don't even know who they are. Like I said, my new mantra is who? Government?
Who?
Who? Who? They don't exist in my universe. Freemasons? Who? Where? I don't. Where's a Freemason? They don't exist in my universe. So don't let their hypnotism become your hypnotism. Where's the government? I don't see them. Where?
Yeah.
Well, they're not. They don't exist
Yeah.
over
Yeah,
here.
you have no effect on
Where's
me.
the Freemason? Where? I don't see a Freemason. They don't exist. The only lie that they hope you regurgitate is that they exist. But if you don't see them existing, they don't have no control in your universe. Same like war. You know, you should be scared of war. Where? Airplane? Bombs? Nope. All I see is palm trees. I don't see no war. Doesn't exist in my universe. So Freemason who? Government who? Aliens who? Reptilians who? You know? Lizard people who? You know?
Yeah.
3i Atlas who? Right? You know, like go down the list. Have that mantra I give you for free in your pocket. Who? Who? Donald Trump? Who? Who? Become an owl in your life. Who?
You
Doesn't
don't matter.
exist in my universe. Doesn't. So yeah, the Freemasons, all this stuff. Who? You know, doesn't exist in my universe.
Well, earlier Corey said that 2 men in his family died on 9/11. So 9/11 to 2010, my grandpa, and 9/11 1995, my great uncle, the Catholic priest, died on 9/11. That's too much of a coincidence. That's crazy.
Yeah, well,
Wow.
sorry about that, Corey. Yeah. 9/11 is not a good day. So
Yeah.
sorry about that. I want everybody to be happy, live a good life, I don't like to hear any horror movies or anything. I don't want everybody to live. So, you know, in my universe, everybody's living in peace and harmony. So sorry about that, but you got to have your head on a swivel. You got to protect your energy because they're coming. So all those people that are no longer with us, sorry. My condolences to everybody. So
And then Corey says, I think the implants, I think from the implants and witchcraft, and then yes, and then I think it's like Mr. So I think somebody stalks me in my town. I believe they're local Freemasons. Well,
yeah, well, like I said, if they have implants and like all that stuff, then I wouldn't really attach to it. Like I say, you're the king of your castle, and whoever stalks you or whoever tries to project bad energy on you, that's their karma, not your karma. Be the best person you could be. Love as many people as you can. Be help as many people as you can, and these bad actors, laugh at them like the joke they are. This guy's trying to stalk me in my village. What a loser.
yeah.
See the losers for the losers they are. They're
Loser.
all losers, right? You're wasting your time stalking me in my village. Loser,
Yeah.
You're wasting time putting nanotechnology in my body. Loser. So see the losers for who they are. And don't be scared of them at all. Laugh at them like the joke they are. They're jokers, they're liars, they're storytellers. So when you start to laugh at them, oh, you're wasting your time trying to put nanotechnology on me or witchcraft. You're a loser. And when you raise your consciousness, whatever they try to do to you comes back to them 3 times. You hold up a
Yeah.
mirror to their face, right? Your karma back at you. Not my karma. I'm trying to live a happy, loving, peaceful, helpful life. I'm not trying to hurt people. Who's the true loser? You're the loser. Anybody that stalks anybody is a loser. Anybody that hurts children is a loser. Anybody that mandates nanotechnology into people's body is a loser. They're all losers. Freemasons, anybody that hurts people comes from a place of fear, comes from a place of violence, hypnotism, witchcraft, hurting people. They're all losers. So when you see them as losers, you laugh at them, like the joke it is like, these losers with their witchcraft and their nanotechnology and their Freemason symbolism, losers all across the board, losers,
Yeah.
I
think
see
like
you losers.
I think you're right. Like the best revenge is like showing these people entities or overlords do have no effect on me, and that takes away
Yeah,
their power.
you laugh at them like the joke it is, they are, and they have no control. You look at them like losers. And
Yeah.
Kriya Yoga, I like when Babaji say, death is a joke to me. I am the death of death. So if we laugh at death, we laugh at all these losers like light work, like kindergarten, like nanotechnology, losers with their ghost stories, Freemasons, woo, so scary with your symbols and your geometric pattern. You know what you find in yoga? They have what's called yantras, right? Which are geometric symbols that are a representation, a symbolism of the deity, right? Ganesh has a symbolism. So all these symbolism that these Freemasons and these losers are using, they stole from somebody else and repurposed them. But it doesn't work. It only works if you do it with good energy and love. So if you use the swastika, which you go to in India, you see on temples and everywhere, it doesn't work for losers using it for violence. So all their symbolism is garbage. It's trash. It doesn't work. You're using it for the wrong purpose, you big dummies, you know? So I look at Freemasons and all these people repurposing ancient yantra symbols and geometric patterns for nefarious purposes as super losers. They're losers, right? You know, they're using things with good energy for bad purposes. You know, that's the height of loser, right? Like, it doesn't work for you. So their geometric shapes, their hypnotism, that doesn't work on people walking the spiritual path. It's a joke to you, you know? So you're like, this is the biggest comedy movie I've ever seen. These losers repurposing geometric symbols. It doesn't work, you know? Just ask the Nazis. They used the swastika, which is a yantra for Lord Ganesha. Where are they at now? You know? Nowhere, right? So, you know, learn from their mistakes, you know? I can't think of any more bad karma than repurposing ancient geometric symbols, yantras, for nefarious purposes. It doesn't work for you, you know? So don't do it, you know? So yeah, Freemasons, losers. Oh wow, look at this symbolism. Yeah, it's so great. I'm so scared of you, you know? Loser, right? You know? That's like somebody stealing your car and trying to drive over you with your own car. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't work, you know? So all your hypnotism, all your psyops, all your narratives, your ghost stories, take it away. Loser.
Yeah. Loser.
Loser.
Biggest loser ever.
Right.
Corey says that my great grandpa was a pro boxer. He was targeted and died young. Yeah, I think they go after the people they think are threats. I'm sorry about that. Ugh.
Yeah,
they are losers.
They're coming for sure, you know. Sorry about that. You know, imagine this, like you reach the heights of your boxing career and become a professional boxer, and they target you, you know? So I don't know, like yeah, just be ready. They're out there, they're coming. But if you have your shield up and you laugh at them like the joke they are, then they really can't target you, you know? The targeting only works if you believe it works. If you don't believe it works, then you're like, oh, whatever, you know? So
yeah,
they're coming, you know? So don't be scared of them at all. They're real losers, you know? So their only currency is fear, right? If you're scared of them, then it works. If you're not scared of them, like, whatever, oh, you're going to target me, you know? I trained my whole life to be a professional boxer, and some loser targets me. But I don't know. They're out there. Just don't be scared. Try to be in a fearless state, you know, and it helps dissipate it, you know. And if they try to hurt you or target you, that's their karma, not your karma, you know. So all these losers, that good luck in the reincarnation, coming back as a rat or a bug or whatever, you know, bottom
you
dweller
reap what you
or
sow.
Yeah, you reap what you sow. So I would say help people, love people. All these people, these are losers, you know. So, you know, Veronica told me in one other sad song, these people who are rich have a lot of flowers and their garden looks good. I say, yeah, behind closed doors, they're pushing young children in front of a bus for a boat. These are losers. If I was a flower in their garden, I would want to escape too, you know. Beautiful garden, bad energy, you know, loser energy. So who cares about their money? You know, when you ascend, your money ain't going with you. So these are all rookie mistakes for losers, right? Like, I don't know, you know, attached to money and this type of stuff. None of this has any meaning when you ascend. So look at the losers for who they are.
Yeah.
So they hurt people. I'm sorry that they hurt people out here, but losers do loser things. Liar tells lies, you know? So if
Yeah.
you see the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain, you're like, that's what they do,
Yeah.
you know? Losers hurt people. Hurt
Yeah.
people hurt people, you know? So look
Like
at the
you said,
losers for who they are.
if you tell me who you are, I believe you. I'm like, you're a loser.
Yeah, if
Like,
you show me you're a loser, I believe you're a loser. And I don't want to be around you. I don't want
yeah.
your loser energy to become my loser energy. I want to get as far away from you as I can. So stalking people, targeting people, you know, Freemasons with
Mhm.
their symbols, you know, their symbols only work if you believe they work. If you don't
Yeah.
believe it, it's like,
Yeah.
you know, so what, you know? So
Yeah.
yeah,
Take
but
away their
I would
power.
definitely say their symbols can't work if they use it for bad, you know? They use it as a bad actor. They use it for nefarious things. So take your hypnotism and shove it.
Yeah. Oh. Well, we got Katu Roti. I haven't seen you for a while. Good
Oh,
to see
great.
you.
Glad to have you back, Katu Roti.
Katu Roti says, what are some ways to introduce spirituality to a beginner? I want to introduce all of this to friends, but they're likely to be skeptical and not try the yoga meditation.
Yeah,
Hmm.
so a lot of people, they've been conditioned from birth to be skeptical about the spiritual path or practicing Kriya yoga. All this is like woo woo, and what are these tree huggers doing in California? You know, that doesn't work. Downward dog and all this stuff. I mean, I was one of those people too before I got on the Kriya yoga path. I hated yoga. I was like, oh, that don't work. You know, eating a cheeseburger makes you feel better, not yoga. You know, so when I woke up and got on the spiritual path, it was conveyed to me that the thing I hate is this thing I am, right? So when you realize your inner yogi or yogini, then you start working on the spiritual path. So I would say how to get your friends to start meditating. Um, like I said, you could join our free Kriya Yoga school, freekriyayoga.com or soulender.com. It's the same thing. It's 100% free. There's a beginner mini course, and it gives you a framework. What is Kriya Yoga? Who is Vedagurudev? What is my lineage? What is my parampara? Who is my guru? This type of thing. And yeah, there's no skin in the game. You don't have to purchase anything. You don't have to do anything. Just go through it. It's 100% free. And yeah, I would just start introducing them to it, not forcing it on them. You know, sometimes you lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. So I would just say it worked for me. I feel a lot better. I feel a lot more calm. I feel a lot more still and peaceful and harmonious. And I want everybody to feel more peaceful and harmonious. So try it out. Maybe it works for you. Maybe it doesn't. It's 100% free. So give it a shot, you know. And I go on this live stream with Vedagurudev and Veronica. They answer all my questions, 100% free, you know. So I suggest I'll send you the link and you send it to your friends and tell them, try it out, you know. Ask Vedagurudev a question and, you know, it doesn't hurt, you know.
Yeah.
And I would suggest some people have some techniques in their pocket because this world is getting more dense and more overwhelming. So it's good to have some kind of spiritual practice in your life right about now, because without it, you're gonna go bat poop crazy. You know, you know. I mean, I thank God every day, Babaji, whatever deity I pray to, for these techniques. You know, because without these techniques, I might not be here right now. I might have went to the bridge and took a jump. You know, so you know, have some techniques, have something in your spiritual practice, right? So I would just say, at the bare minimum, tell them subscribe to our YouTube channel, watch our videos, you know, join our live stream, ask whatever questions you want, you know, join our free Kriya Yoga school, freekriyayoga.com. go through the beginner mini courses, have some kind of framework, see if it makes you feel good and uplifts you. And, you know, I always like to say the supreme science of Kriya Yoga, which means we test it, we observe it, we experience it, we feel it, so we know it, right? So don't blindly believe me, you know, test it for yourself. If it feels good to you, then you'll be a believer. So I want you to know it. Test it for yourself, you know, observe it for yourself, feel it for yourself, experience it for yourself, know it for yourself. So, yeah, I would say, you know, uh, give them the framework I just gave to you and Katu Roti, and hopefully we can get some more people living in peace and harmony, and collectively rising tides lift all boats. So when you feel good from practicing yoga or whatever spiritual tradition you practice, you want other people to feel good. So that's why I do this live stream. That's why I have the Kriya Yoga School. So we want to help as many people as possible. So, you know, and it's 100% free. So if it's free, why not? You know, give it a try. Maybe you change your life the same way I changed my life. So yeah, present it to your friends and family, and hopefully we can have some more good collective energy out there in the universe.
Katu Roti asks how to not react to people and take things personally. Yeah, every day is a new day.
Yeah, so you really can't take any of this personally. You know, you have to control your emotional reaction, right? And how could I say, in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, we have the detached witness approach, right? Where how does this serve me in the present moment, right? So whatever this world throws at you, you just have to take 10 seconds and pause and kind of breathe and think to yourself, how does this serve me? If I get angry about this, how does it serve me? Anger is just boiling my blood and poisoning my blood. And I'm poisoning my own vessel by getting angry at anything. Anger isn't going to solve anything. So you become more of a problem solver than a emotional reactor, you know? Like you just act out of emotions, right? And you begin to see that this is not the way, acting out of emotions or emotional reactions. So you start to take more control, like, nah, not gonna do that. That doesn't do anything for me. I'm gonna breathe and be calm and collective in any situation and solve problems, not emotionally react to problems, you know? And if you want to test this, just drive by your local prison, your local jail, and you'll see there are a lot of people in there who acted emotionally with 10 seconds of not clear thinking, and now they're in a cage. So don't throw bricks at the prison wall, you know? Breathe, calm and relax. I can't do it, you know? I don't want to put myself in a situation I'm going to regret for the rest of my life, you know, over emotional reaction. So whatever these emotional reactions come, these lower frequencies, these lower instincts don't serve me no more. I get nothing from anger. I'm poisoning myself with my own anger. I get nothing from jealousy, judgment, hate, you know, fear, you know, all these are wasted emotions in my opinion. So bring your emotional state up to the higher, more conscious emotions, not dwelling in the pit of despair, you know? So yeah, I would say the best techniques to overcome, you know, in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, we have a lot of good ones, you know? I mean, basically, they're all trying to get you out of this state. So, yeah, I would definitely say just see what serves you in the present moment. And you begin to become the detached witness and see that anger, all these wasted emotions don't serve you in the present moment. What do I get from being angry? Nothing. Just boiling my blood, poisoning myself for no reason. So I'm going to stay away from wasted emotions, you know? So yeah, that's what I would suggest. And yeah, and join our free Kriya Yoga school, freekriyayoga.com. There should be some techniques in there that will help you overcome when you get angry. But mostly see anger as a wasted emotion. It's not poisoning somebody else, it's poisoning your own vessel, yourself, right? Anger is the poison that poisons its own vessel. So, you know, most people, if you get angry in traffic, they can't even hear you. So you're wasting your time on a wasted emotion, right? You're getting yourself, you know, they're probably driving around happy, you know, and you're yelling at them.
Yeah.
Why'd you cut me off? You're just poisoning yourself. So they can't even hear you, you know. They're probably listening to Britney Spears or something, you know,
They're
or
in
the
their own world.
Backstreet Boys. Bye, bye, bye. You know, they're in their own world driving to work and you're yelling at them. They can't even hear you. So you're poisoning yourself with your own anger. We don't need it. So, yeah. So that's what I would say, have the more detached witness perspective, right? This anger no longer serves me.
Well, Paul asks if you have the means to relocate a I think you meant sparsely populated area where electromagnetic interference is less strong, get into nature, Corey. I think just get into nature more. Yes, I would do it. uh,
So that was his question, right?
yeah, if you
Go
have the
into,
means.
yeah. So,
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, I would agree with Paul. Like, if the reason these yogis and yoginis go to the forest or go to the caves, because there's no distraction, right? You're alone with yourself, and the energy is good to have a conducive environment and atmosphere to do your inner work, you know? But if you live in a big city, it's hard because you're absorbing a lot of millions of people's energy, right? All at once, right? So it takes some practice, but yeah, I would definitely say Paul is right. Nature is the best teacher, the best creation, you know? I'm in awe of nature, right? So the best things in life are free. So go out in nature, take a walk, ride your bike, you know, don't absorb as many electromagnetic energy as possible. So in the beginning, it takes some practice because you've been conditioned to see that this is the reality of the world. But when you start walking the spiritual path, you see this isn't the reality of the world. This whole world is Maya delusion. So I would do your inner work. And what's good about doing your inner work, like meditation, your breath work, your pranayama, even your asanas, you could do this in the comfort of your own home, right? And it helps prepare you to go out in the world more, right? So you're trying to reach a level where no matter how much electromagnetic energy is out there, no matter how many people are around you, you're unaffected by it. My guru used to say, anybody can meditate in the forest or the cave. The real inner mastery is meditating in the center of New Delhi or meditating in Times Square or whatever big city you're in, and carrying that energy and being unaffected by the chaos and the noise around. So I would just start off slow, have some techniques in your pocket, and have the conducive environment where you're unaffected. Even if you do live in the city, you have some techniques that help you overcome. And like I said before, make your whole life 24 hours a day meditative and mindful. Wake up, meditative and mindful. Go to work, meditative and mindful. You know, take out the trash, meditative and mindful. Drive home from work, meditative and mindful. Eat your food, meditative and mindful. Go to sleep, meditative and mindful. So you kind of integrate these practices into your daily life. And whatever this world throws at you, you're prepared for it. You know, you have some tools, and you start to look for opportunities to use your tools. Oh, I got something in my toolbox for that, you know? Okay. The Freemasons are around me. Okay, come on. Let me break out my toolbox. I got a nice Freemason Kriya in my pocket. I'm ready for you, you know? So you look for opportunities to do your mantra japa, your breath work, you know, your meditation, and you start to be a 24-hour a day meditator, you know? Everything you do becomes a meditative, mindful practice. So yeah, I would say what I say before, bring my own energy to the party, you know?
Yeah. Like
So
your own
whatever
energy.
electromagnetism is out there, it doesn't matter. I got my own energy. Have energy, will travel, you know? So you want to get to a higher state where no matter what this chaotic Maya delusional world throws at you, you're unaffected by it. So that's what I would say, you know?
Shiva Anki's here. She says, hi,
Oh,
everyone.
great.
Shiva Anki here. Oh,
Namaste, Shiva Angi. Great to have you here. It's been a while. Outstanding.
Yeah.
We always appreciate your beautiful mantra japa, your kirtans, your
Yeah.
bhajans, and your beautiful melodic voice, you know?
Yes. Always happy to have your beautiful energy here.
Yeah, absolutely. Outstanding.
And she says, hope everyone is doing well. Yes. Doing well.
Yeah, we're doing great. We're trying to navigate this Maya delusional world as best as we can, you know?
Zane says, hi, Shiva Angi in YouTube world. And Shiva Angi says, hi, Zane. So it's good that we're all saying hi to everybody.
Yeah, hello. Rising tides lift
Yeah.
all boats. Let's raise that collective energy as high as we can.
Well, I have a list of 11 ways to always be happy in life. So I'll go through them. Because
Nice.
I think we need that today. So, including me. Number 1, always remember that there is nobody on this earth that does not have problems. You are not the only one that has problems. Number 2, challenges is part of life. It is only a dead man or woman that has no challenges. 3, there is no problem that has no solution. There are solutions to the pains you are passing through. 4, the way you picture yourself in your mind can affect your happiness. Picture yourself as a valuable and beautiful person. Avoid low self-esteem and inferiority complex. 5, do not mind about what people say about you. Some people are sadists. They can just say some things just to make you feel sad. 6, make friends with reasonable people who make you happy. Do not make friends with people who make jest of you or laugh at you over your challenges. 7, at your leisure time, keep yourself busy with your favorite hobbies like reading, learning, Kriya yoga, etc. 8, do not allow anyone to intimidate you with money and material things. A poor man today can become rich tomorrow. Change is constant. 9, no matter what you are passing through today, do not give up. As long as there is life, there is hope. Never stop trying. Give it one more time. Give it one more time. One more try. And number 10, be very prayerful. Pray without ceasing. Pray is a catalyst that can speed up your blessings to come to you on time. 11, be courageous to go for what you want. Life is all about risk. If you don't take that risk, you will not get the desires of your heart. So those were my 11 for how to always be happy in life.
Yeah. Let's go through it. I like it, you know?
Okay.
11 ways to be happy in your life. Number 1.
Number 1, always remember that there is nobody on this earth that does not have problems. You are not the only one that has problems.
Yeah, so we all go through problems, Vedagurudev included. My guru used to say every day is a test as a yogi or yogini. We all go through problems. every day is a challenge, a test. So when you have that perspective, like this Maya delusional world feels like why am I the only one going through this? No one else feels the pain that I feel, or no one else suffers like me, woe is me. But when you see that life tests everybody, then you're more prepared for it, because everybody goes through it. There is no one who doesn't go through it. So when you see people, oh, these people are so happy, or these people have so much money, they go through it too, behind closed doors. Who knows how they feel, and they used to say more money, more problems. So maybe they have more problems than you, even though they have a nice car, but they're in debt with that car, and, they got to find a place to park that car. So I would just understand it's not you alone who has problems. Everybody has problems out here. So when you have that perspective, it helps ease the suffering. It helps let the suffering dissipate. Like I say, butter in the morning sun, let it
Yeah.
dissipate. I got problems, so does everybody else, so does billions
Yeah.
of people around the world. It happens to all of us. It happens to the best of us. I like when Patanjali says in the Yoga Sutras, the line to God is not a straight line, it's a zigzag. We all fall off the path. We all get back on the path. We dust ourselves off. Oh, that was a rough day yesterday, but today is going to be a better day. And just keep walking. The only difference between enlightened beings and you is this: they put one foot in front of the other and never give up. So never give up. We all have problems. It happens to the best of us. All yogis and yoginis, Vedagurudev, Veronica included. It
Yes.
happens to all of us. Don't beat yourself up about it. Just keep on moving, Shake it off. Take that dust off your shoulder and just keep walking.
Number 2, challenges is a part of life. It is only a dead man or woman that has no challenges.
Yeah, so every day is a test as a yogi. Like I said before, every day is a challenge. When I wake up every morning, I said, woo, how is Babaji going to challenge me today? How is he going to surprise me? So when you look for the opportunity, you look for the challenges, you're not disappointed about the challenges. I've been waiting for you. I'm ready for the challenge. So you jump out of bed, you look at the sun, you say, woo, I know today is going to be a challenge, but I'm ready. I take it on the chin. I'm prepared for it. I welcome the surprise. I welcome this challenge. It's a great day today. Let's see what the world has to offer for me today. What are the challenges? What are the mountains I have to overcome? What are the valleys I have to overcome? Let's get to work on those challenges. I welcome challenges. Life is interesting and full of adventure if you look at it as challenges. I welcome the challenge. Okay, today is the challenge. What is the challenge today? I want to climb the mountain. Let's get to work. One foot in front of the other. What is the valley of the today? I welcome the valley. Come on, valley. I want to see you. So
bring it on.
You welcome the challenges, right? You don't look at it as a bad thing. You look at it as a good thing. You take it on the chin and say, okay, how is Babaji, God, whatever deity you subscribe to, whatever Devi you subscribe to, let's get to work. How are you going to surprise me today? Never disappointing either. There's always some challenges. There's always some mountains to climb. Let's get to work. I was built for this.
Yeah. Let's get to work. Number 3, there is no problem that has no solution. There are solutions to the pains you are passing through. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, you should be a problem solver. I try to be a Kriya yogi problem solver. Or you should be a Kriya yogini problem solver. Okay, what is the problem? Hiding under my bed, crying about it, getting angry about it isn't going to solve the problem. We are problem solvers. Let's get to work. I'm get out my whiteboard, start writing down. 2 + 5 and 6 and the pi and I'm like Albert Einstein, the numbers,
Beautiful
like what was
mind.
that movie? Beautiful Mind, or like Rain Man, when he was at the casino, he was seeing the numbers and calculating it. That's how you should be. Okay, what's the problem I have today? How can I solve this problem? So you should really be a problem solver, right? Don't crying about your problem isn't going to solve it. We've got to get to work, Okay, let me get out my notebook. Let me start doing the equation, Let me start writing it down. The numbers in my head, So we start, we're Kriya Yoga problem solvers, We solve problems. We don't talk about problems. We get to work, So we look for the opportunity, the challenge of the problem, Okay, here's the problem. How do I solve it? First of all, crying about it, hiding under my bed, hoping it'll go away isn't going to solve the problem. So we get to work. All right, where's my notebook? Let me start writing down, the pros and the cons. What are the pros of solving this problem? What are the cons of solving this problem, So we just start getting to work. And when you look at its life as a game, you welcome the problem. Oh, today is the day I get to solve some problems. Good. I'm a problem solver. I want to solve problems. So you start relishing and looking forward to solving problems. And so be a problem solver out there, Hiding under your bed, getting angry about it, crying about it is not going to solve your problem. We get to work.
Yeah. Well, number 4 is the way you picture yourself in your mind can affect your happiness. Picture yourself as a valuable and beautiful person. Sorry. Avoid low self-esteem and inferiority complex.
Yeah, absolutely. The water in your body is listening. So always speak highly to the water in your body, like always speak highly to yourself and be ready to solve whatever problem that presents itself. So I would never talk bad to the water in your body, because the water in your body is always listening. So always speak highly to yourself and don't let other people's projection of yourself become your projection of yourself. You are the master of your universe. You are the king of your castle, You make your universe as blissful as you want, Good thoughts in, bad thoughts out, Be a traffic cop. What are you? I'm a good thought. Come on in. What are you? I'm a bad thought. Turn around, go the opposite way. Not welcome, right? I like when my guru said, when God is outside in the cold and rain, let God inside your house from tea. When the ego is outside in the cold and rain, leave them out there. So good thoughts in, bad thoughts out. You are the master of your universe. You are the creator, the director of your universe. You make it however you want, And when you have that visualization that you could create your own reality through your own visualization, you make it however you want. So make your universe as blissful and happy as you can, and that will always serve you well on the spiritual path, So understand, be aware that you are the master of your universe. You are the creator, the director of your universe. Make it as blissful and happy and unconditional loving as possible.
Well, number 5 is do not mind about what people say about you. Some people are sadists. They just say some things just to make you feel sad. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. People are going to try to push your buttons. They're going to hit you below the belt. They're going to try to get in your skin and dance around. Have your shield up, and don't let their projections become your projections of yourself. Don't let their ghost stories become your ghost stories, don't let their narrative become your narrative. So when you have that perspective of the king of your castle, then you have your shield up. And Yogananda's place in Malibu, Pacific Palisades in California is called Self-Realization Fellowship. When you know thyself, no one can tell you who you are. You know, you don't believe, you know, like who they say you are, you know who you are. You're self-realized. So there's no way they could know who you are. So anything they say about you, you laugh at it like a joke. You have no clue how I feel inside me. You have
Yeah.
no clue who I am, you know? You're just telling a bunch of fake stories, a bunch of ghost stories, you know? I don't absorb your projection of me, right? You know? They are sadists out here. They are haters out here. They're going to try to get under your skin and dance around. They're going to try to hit you below the belt. They're going to try to push your buttons. But when you're ready and you're built for this, you take it on the chin like, let me tell you a story of who you are. Yeah, sure. I'm self-realized. I don't believe anything you say, you know? Yeah, it's a bunch of fake ghost stories. There's no way you could know how I feel and what level I am on the spiritual path. So you start to laugh at them like the jokers they are, you know? So
Yeah.
haters are gonna hate, sadists are gonna sadist, you know, and let the pigs roll in the mud. I like when my guru said, Vedagurudev, you're wearing all white like a Sadik. Don't roll in the mud with the pigs. You're gonna get your clothes dirty. So let the pigs roll in the mud with their ghost stories and their narrative. You know, I don't want to get my clothes dirty with their toxic lower frequency energy. Right? I'm
Yeah.
sitting on a cloud watching the pigs roll in the mud. No thanks. My
No
clothes are
thanks.
clean. They're all white. You know. I don't want to get my clothes dirty with your mud.
Yeah. Number 6 on how to be happy in life is to make friends with reasonable people who make you happy. Do not make friends with people who make jest of you or laugh at you over your challenges. Yeah.
Yeah,
Support you.
absolutely. Stay away from toxic energy. You know, I like when I say our Kriya Yoga School Masterclass, our free Kriya Yoga School, where like-minded yogis and yoginis. We have a walled sacred sanctuary, a sacred meditation garden. You know, where like-minded people can uplift each other. Rising tides lift all boats. So we help each other. You know, when your friend wins, you win. So we want everybody to win. So if you're having lower frequency energy, lower instincts, you're coming from a place of hate, not from a place of love. You're not welcome in our sacred sanctuary, our sacred meditation garden, you know, at our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. So we want to have good energy, you know, people with bad energy. We don't want their rotten apple to spoil all the good apples, you know? So we want to have a loving community with like-minded individuals on the same frequency, on the same wavelength. So rising tides lift all boats. So we want to have beautiful, loving energy. So yeah, I would definitely say, and as I say that, the the sun is hitting my third eye, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, yes.
Transmuting Shakti path
Yeah.
on real time
Yeah.
out to everybody out there in the universe.
Your crown
So
is
good
opening.
confirmation, you know. My third eye, my eyebrow
Yeah.
chakra, my agna is blossoming, right? You know,
Yes.
the sun is nourishing my two-petaled violet
Yeah.
flower, my eyebrow chakra, my agna. Yeah, so I would just say stay away from negative energies. Sometimes I go in a place and it just feels uncomfortable and off, and I would just turn around and go away, make a U-turn. You know,
Whoop.
grand opening, grand closing. You know, I walk in, I walk out. I don't like the energy in here. It stinks to me. It feels uncomfortable. I support higher frequencies, not lower frequencies. So my money, we don't spend money with lower frequencies. We spend it with we support people with higher frequencies. So yeah, anytime you feel uncomfortable or you feel the energy stinks, I would just get away from it. So stay away from toxic people, you know. and you become a product of your environment. So if your environment is toxic people, you're going to be toxic. You know, if you hang out with losers, you're going to be a loser too. So
Yes.
hang out with like-minded individuals. Rising tides lift all boats, higher frequency, and I don't see how you could go wrong. But have the awareness and the discernment and the discrimination. Haters are going to hate. You know, losers are going to lose. You know, sadists are going to be sadists. So if you understand that, you don't want to be around them. You know, you don't want to be another pig rolling in the mud with the other pigs. You want to be
Yeah.
clean and pure, you know, wearing all white, not dirty.
See, number 7 on how to be happy. At your leisure time, keep yourself busy with your favorite hobbies like reading, learning, Kriya yoga, etc.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
When your mind is laser focused and you have an intention, which is called a sankalpa, right? You don't have, I don't got time for no ego or no
Yeah.
mainstream media or social media slot machine. You know, what do you think about Donald Trump? I ain't got time for Donald
Yeah.
Trump. I'm focusing on Kriya yoga and my hobbies and things that uplift me and make me feel good and make me feel loving out here. So yeah, when you focus on what you do, I like when they say when you do what you love, you never work a day in your life, right? I love Kriya yoga, so I can't get enough of it, you know? I go live stream Kriya yoga, everything Kriya yoga, you know, class Kriya yoga, the answering questions Kriya yoga. It's not like working for me. It's I love it. So you get into a flow state and the things just come out of you, you know? I like to say Babaji is driving my car. I'm just watching him drive me around. So all the glory to Babaji. He's doing all the heavy lifting. I just get out of my own way and let the flow state take control, right? And it's always a beautiful picture that comes out. It's always a beautiful, inspiring thing I comes out my mouth. So I take no credit for any of these things that are coming out my mouth. The stream of consciousness hits the crown of my head, and all the credit to Babaji. He's driving my
Yeah.
car. I'm just witnessing him drive me around. So all the glory to Babaji. He's doing all the heavy lifting. You know, if you see the Babaji quotes, the trophy goes to Babaji, right? He gets the trophy all the time, right? All the
Yeah.
glory to Babaji. I'm just delivering the mail, you know? I'm Babaji's postman. I'm Babaji's mailman. I deliver his mail, you know? The mail comes from Babaji. I just put it in your mailbox, you know? So yeah. So Babaji's driving the car. I'm just watching him drive me around.
Nice. Well, number 8, do not allow anyone to intimidate you with money and material things. A
Hmm.
poor man today can become rich tomorrow. Change is constant.
Yeah, I like when the Buddhists say they have a Dharma wheel. Like their flag is the Dharma wheel. It's like a yellow flag with like an orange Dharma wheel, right? So they say who is on top today will be on the bottom tomorrow. So you should always be loving to everybody because the Dharma wheel is turning, right? So the people
Yes.
you see on top today, you'll see on the way down tomorrow, and the people who are down, you'll see on the way up tomorrow. So be
Yeah.
kind to everybody because the Dharma wheel is turning. You know, so be mindful of that. You should always be kind, compassionate, and helping to everybody because people who are on top today might be on the bottom tomorrow. So I'll always be aware of that and always help as many people as possible. And not get attached to this paper fairy dust money because it's fleeting, right? It's in your hand today, it's in somebody else's hand tomorrow, you know? So when you're not attached to money, you're not really controlled by money. And definitely if somebody tells you to hurt somebody or do something you shouldn't do to somebody else for money, tell them their money is no good over here, you know?
Yeah.
Somebody says you should hurt a child to get a couple extra dollars in your pocket, be like, no thanks. your money's no good over here, you know? So, like I said before, if somebody showed up with $5 million in a Brinks truck in front of my house and they were like, hurt a child to get this money, I'd be like, no thanks, take your truck away, you know?
Yeah.
Your gross money is no good over here. Dirty money, right? So, yeah, don't be attached to money. The real currency is helping people, loving people, you know? So make that your currency. And hopefully the universe throws you a bone and put some money in your bank account. So yeah, don't be attached to money. But I understand it's hard out here because you can't go to the electric man and say, I'm walking the spiritual path, give me free electricity. Turn off your
Yeah.
electricity tomorrow. Believe me, I've tried, you know? When
Yeah.
the C word happened, I tried, right? Like, listen, I work at night, you know, nightlife is totally shut down.
I have no
Don't
money.
care. Right. I have no money. And, you know, can you help a brother out? You help a sister out. No thanks, you know? Pay same. No discount, nothing. So that's when I learned, right? Like, you got to figure it out for yourself. No one's coming to save you. And if you're asking for other people to help you out, they only care about the dollar signs, you know? But yeah, so I wouldn't be attached to money, and I would, you know, understand maybe it's hard today, but the Dharma wheel is turning and tomorrow is a new day. So if you're on the bottom of the Dharma wheel today, you might be going on the top of the Dharma wheel tomorrow. The Dharma wheel keeps turning. So like my guru used to say, peaks and valleys, Vedagurudev, peaks and valleys. In the Himalayan mountains, we're on the top of the peak. We're on the summit today. We're on the valley tomorrow. This is just how this Maya delusional world works. So don't get attached to it. Understand the Dharma wheel is turning. So the people you see on the way up are the people you'll see on the way down. So treat everybody kindly and fairly, and you know, you should be okay. Don't get attached to that money if possible.
And then number 9 is, no matter what you're passing through today, do not give up. As long as there is life, there is hope. Never stop trying. Give it one more time.
Yeah, never stop trying. Tomorrow is a new day. Wipe the slate clean. I like when they say in yoga, we wake up and we how can I say this? The wheel of Dharma or dancing Shiva is surrounded by a circle, right? He creates, he wakes up, he preserves, he goes through his daily life, and he destroys when he goes to sleep. So every day we wake up, we start off fresh. The slate is clean, and we can go as far as we can. And if today is not a good day, it's okay. We destroy it when we go to sleep and we start off fresh. So don't really get attached to anything. Tomorrow's a new day. We put one foot in front of the other. We put our chin out. We put our chest out, and we take on this world as best as we can, you know? And we're not attached to any outcome. We don't have any expectations, so we can't get disappointed. And we just go through life and navigate this life as best as we can, and see where it takes us.
Yes.
But yeah, never give up. As you know, at the Kriya Yoga School, we never give up, right? We're always going to be here. Rain, shine, sleet, or snow, we're delivering Babaji's mail, no matter what happens, right? There have been some soul talks where it's been a windstorm and I almost flew away like in a hurricane.
Yeah.
We still don't give up. Never give up, right? You know it's coming. The mail's coming today, no matter what, right? You know, so never give up. That's our plan at the Kriya Yoga School. We just don't give up, you know? So no matter what YouTube does or no matter how much money we make, we never give up, you know? So never give up. Have that perspective, you know? Whatever this chaotic Maya delusional world throws at you, never give up. That's
Never
the best you got. Come on with it, you know? Lieutenant Dan and Forrest Gump. That's me in Kriya Yoga, right? Taking it on the chin. You call that a storm? This is kindergarten. This is light work. This ain't a storm where I come from. Easy day at the office.
Yeah.
Come on with it, you know?
Come on with
yeah,
it.
whatever this world throws at you, come on with it, you know? Freemasons, come on with it. Reptilians, come on with it. Three-Eye Atlas, come on with it.
That's the
Donald
best you
Trump,
got.
come on with it, right? That's the best you got. You want to dance? I'll dance with you. I'm a good dancer. Where's my tap dance shoes? Come on. Come on. You know, let's get to work.
Yeah. Can't keep up with my moves.
Look for the opportunity to dance, you know?
Yes.
Look for the opportunity to overcome whatever mountain you're going through. And you'll see it. It dissipates like butter in the sun, you know? Like ghee in the sun.
Yeah. Number 10, be very prayerful. Pray without ceasing. Prayer is a catalyst that can speed up your blessings to come to you on time. Yeah.
Oh, I agree. You know, I look for the opportunity to do my mantra japa any time I can, right? I'm waiting in line at the grocery store, mantra japa behind my back, you know? I'm at the DMV. I got a couple hours before they give me my driver's license, mantra japa. Anytime I'm driving my car around, bhakti, bhajans, mantra japa, anywhere, right? Yeah. I'm looking for it, right? Where's the opportunity to do mantra japa? So I'm always praising God. My whole sadhana, I offer to God's feet. I offer to Babaji's lotus feet. So everything is an offering, and I look for every opportunity to say mantra japa and pray to God and sing songs to God, do puja to God, do prasad to God, everything to God, you know? I can't wait to do it, right? I jump out of bed. I can't wait to get to my puja list of my long list of puja list. And praying to God is a beautiful thing. And if you don't have a mantra to God, we have a new thing called Mantra Monday. I think today we will debut Ashoka Sanjari, which is basically Shiva's daughter. So we have all 108 Raksha beads. I say each mantra. And if you don't have a mantra, just go to our YouTube channel at Vedagurudev. Go to the playlist, look up Mantra Monday, and go through all. I think today would be 14. So today we'll have 14 mantras. See which one resonates with you and makes you feel good. Put that one in your pocket, and now you have Mantra Diksha from Vedagurudev, and look for the opportunities to pray to God, whichever God you resonate with. That is the best God. So, you know, if you like Lakshmi, we got the Lakshmi mantra over there. Put it in your pocket. You like Babaji? We got Babaji's mantra, Mula mantra over there. Pray to Babaji. You like Shiva? Whichever one you like, find which mantra makes you feel the best, and look for the opportunity to sing wholeheartedly your heart out to whichever deity you love. And I agree with you. Prayer aligns you and centers yourself in your inner divinity. So if you pull up next to me at a light in Thailand, I'm singing my heart out as much as I can to whatever deity I can, you know? So sometimes people pull up next to me and I have my window rolled down and they look over me like, this guy's crazy. You look at him. Om Namah Shivaya, you know? And then I look at them. You don't know Shiva? You should know Shiva, right? So look for the opportunity to sing wholeheartedly. My guru used to laugh because all the yogis, I don't have the roll of the tongue when I say mantra japa. But one thing they had to give to me, I had the bhava. I had the feeling, right? So, well, you know, Vedagurudev, his sound syllables are a little off, but he definitely got the bhava. He's singing from his heart, you know? I used to say from my mouth to God's ear, right? So one time my guru got a microphone at his ashram, and he told the guy who installed the microphone, don't tell Vedagurudev. But I found out, and I couldn't wait to sing to the whole village in Dawada Hut, right? You know? Hello, it's now Gayatri time. Om Bhuva Swaha Tat Sat Viturvaranium Bargo Deva Sadimahi Diayona Prachodayat, you know? And people in the village used to tell my guru when they saw him, like, who was that Western guy singing the Gayatri mantra? He was like, oh, that's Vedagurudev. I don't know. I like it. He's got good energy. He's conveying the message,
Yeah.
right? From my mouth to Gayatri's ear, you know? So yeah, sing your prayers and your bhakti as much as you can. What a beautiful thing that is.
Yeah. Yes, sing from your heart.
Bhava,
Last one.
bhava,
Baba.
bhava.
Yeah. Give it all. Well, last one, number 11 on how to be happy in life is to be courageous, to go for what you want. Life is all about risk. If you don't take a risk, you will not get the desires of your heart. Ah, yes.
Yeah, I agree with you. Be courageous. You were built for this. You were made for this, right? Take on life. Take it right on the chin. Put your chest out, your shoulders back, and one foot in front of the other, right? And no matter what this crazy Maya delusional world throws at you, whatever obstacle, whatever resistance, whatever blockage is, jump over that, break through that wall, whatever it is, and look for the opportunity. You know, life will throw you all kinds of curveballs and all kinds of walls and obstacles, but if you realize you were built for this and you were made for this, you look for the opportunity to crush through that wall, you know? Be Incredible Hulk, smash that wall down,
Yes.
you know?
I smash.
That's in your way. Smash, Hulk smash, right? Pow, you know? Like, you know? Get out my way, you know? You know? In my car, I have a driving temple, so it parts the Red Sea. Vedgurudev's coming, you know? Light beings coming, you know? Part the sea. All you NPCs and lower frequency beings, move out the way. I'm like an ambulance coming through. You know? Part the Red Sea, right? You know, get off to the side. I'm coming through. So
You're coming through.
yeah, I would definitely say, look, have the mindset that you were built for this, and no matter what this world throws at you or how it tests you, you were built for this, you're ready for this, and you are made for this, you know? Chin forward, shoulders back, chest expanded, get to work. One foot in front of the other, right? Dancing on your way to work.
Yeah.
Maya delusional world, you ain't got no pull over me, no control. I dance with you as much as I can.
And that's everything on how to be happy. So thank you.
So those are how many was that? That was 11 or 10.
Yes, 11.
11 ways to be happy. Put that in your pocket. You know, hopefully that inspires some people. Stay happy out there, my friends. You know, stay blissful. No matter what this crazy Maya delusional world throws at you, stay happy. Always.
Well, we've got some questions on YouTube land. Let's see, what do we have? Katu Roti asks, what are some wisdoms you have read in the Bible? Do you have any? I'm not a Bible.
Yeah, I like them all, you know? I mean, there's a lot of good wisdom in the Bible, you know? Like, I would probably say my favorite is the kingdom of heaven is within. I like that, you know? Yea, though I walk through the valley of death, I shall fear no evil, because my staff and my sword comforts me. You know, Paul posts a lot of great, what they call parables from the Bible in our free Kriya yoga school. So Paul's got a lot of good ones, you know. I would probably say those are my favorite, you know. I like that. Yea, though I walk through the valley of death, I shall fear no evil, you know.
Yeah.
You know. Whatever this Maya delusional world throws at me, whatever darkness is out there, whatever bad actors, nefarious actors are out there, I bring the light to the party, you know? Have light, will travel. Have good energy, will travel. So I shall fear no evil, no matter how much darkness is. My light is like a lighthouse in the darkness, you know? So
I like that.
no
I
matter
bring
how
the
much
light.
darkness is, I'm not attached to it. The kingdom of heaven is within. That is a profound one, you know?
Mm.
So I'm not, as a yogi, I'm not coming from a dualist perspective. Heaven is over there and I'm over here. The kingdom of heaven is within. I am God and God is me, inside me, as me. So if I want to go to the kingdom of heaven, I just close my eyes and go to inside me, as me. So where we believe in oneness and wholeness, not a dualist perspective, you know? So yeah, so I would definitely say those are probably my favorites that come to my mind right now. But
Yeah.
they're all great. I mean, Yeshua, Jesus, was a outstanding yogi. We look at him as our yogic brother. So I told the story about Yeshua's tree in India. And so from a Kriya yoga perspective, we look at him as a ascended master, a Sita. And if I had to use my intuition, I would say him, Babaji and Jesus are doing good work to uplift humanity on wherever they're at. So keep up the good work. I love Jesus, you know, I love all his teachings, you know, but I'm more of the applying Jesus's teachings into my daily life without the dogma, you know. We don't talk about Kriya Yoga, we do Kriya Yoga. So
Yeah.
less stories, more integration into my daily life, you know. So I think the kingdom of heaven is within. How can I integrate that in my daily life? Realize I'm a walking temple, you know. I'm a nuclear power plant of inner divinity. So, you know, no matter, and you
Yeah.
know, how can I implement this into my daily life? Yea, though I walk through the valley of death, I shall fear no evil. So no matter how much darkness, no matter how much people try to control me or make their ghost story become my ghost story, I still carry the light, you know? Dissolve on impact.
That is
So yeah, I try to be a living example, you know?
Katu Roti has another question for you. How can I battle lust as a young male adult? Yeah.
Yeah, so lust is a hard one to overcome, you know, because there are many hypnotism, many things out there to activate you. But you have to have the perspective like Patanjali, you know? How can I let this go? Am I able to let this go? Am I willing to let this go? You just see lust doesn't serve you no more. So you start to become the detached witness. Like, why do I want to attach myself to lust, you know? It no longer serves me. Like, you know? And you start looking at people from the opposite sex as objects, you know? You start seeing their soul and their energy, and you realize lust isn't the way, you know? Like, lust is one of those lower emotions we have to overcome, you know? But yeah, I would just say it doesn't really serve you in the present moment, you know? And you don't want to be a young adult wild animal. I remember when I was 16, I was like a wild animal, you know? I looked at different people as objects, and I realized that's not the way. So if I can overcome lust, you can definitely overcome lust. Katu Roti, you know, just see that this doesn't serve you, you know. I'm not a wild animal, you know. I don't lust over, you know, the opposite sex. And yeah, this is a emotion that doesn't serve me in the present moment. So that's what I would say, you know.
Very good. Mariana. Oh, Mariana is here. She says, Namaste, beautiful people, and Kriya Yoga mates. Namaste to you.
Yeah, namaste, Mariana. Glad to have you here. If you have any questions, put in the YouTube chat. Glad to have your energy and glad to see you, beautiful Mariana.
Yeah.
And, you know, welcome to our soul tribe, our soul family. Rising tides lift all boats. So if you have anything you want to get off your chest or let go of, put in the YouTube chat.
Yes.
We'll overcome it together.
Our whole soul tribe's coming out. Darren Carter's
Nice.
here. He says, "Namaste,
Namaste,
yoga family."
Darren Carter. Namaste, yoga family. Good day from UK.
Yes. And Mariana says, "Hey, Darren. Hey, Darren."
Glad to have you, Darren, here. And I have all our Kriya Yoga School Masterclass members here. Outstanding. Collective consciousness rising.
Yes. Oh, Katu Roti says thank you for answering his last question. So thank you.
Yeah, no
Vedagurudev.
problem. Anytime, Katu Roti. If you have any other questions, put them in there. I'll answer them wholeheartedly as best as I can.
Katu Roti wants to know, where do you see yourself in the next 10 years? Have you looked that far ahead?
Not really. I don't even know what I'm gonna eat for dinner tomorrow or later today. I don't know. Like my plan on the Kriya Yoga path is just to see where it takes me. You know, I don't really have any expectations. I don't really have no plan. I just kind of go with the flow and see where it takes me. You know, so I don't really have any script. You know, because I realized on the spiritual path, you really can't plan it out. You just gotta go with the flow with no expectations. It takes you where it takes you, and we adjust, we pivot, we stay light on our toes and adjust accordingly and see where it takes us, you know? So I don't really have any plan, you know? I don't have like a 10-year plan, a 5-year plan, you know? I just see where it takes me, you know? So that's basically my only plan. So yeah, I don't really have any 5-year plan, 10-year plan. I just go with the flow, you know. Babaji's driving the car. I'm just watching him drive me around, see where he takes me. So I don't really have any script or any plan that I go by, you know. I just fly by the seat of my pants, you know. So yeah. All these soul talks and all these sad songs, I just don't really have any plan, you know.
Yeah.
I just see where the wind takes me, you know, spontaneous, right? What, you know, I go where the questions lead me. So, you know, because I realize like you really can't have any plan because it never works out how you plan it. You know, this whole world is uncertain and you got to adjust accordingly. You know, you got to pivot, change course, change direction, be light on your toes. So, yeah, that's basically my only plan. I just see how it works out, you know. So no plan needed, you know. Follow the stream of consciousness and see where it takes me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't really have any plan, you know. I asked my guru when we went up the Himalayan mountains, what is your best advice, Baba? And he basically said, no expectations.
Yeah.
If we have expectations, we could be disappointed. When we have no expectations, we can't be disappointed. And I was like, good advice, you know? So I don't really have any expectations. I don't have any plan. I don't have any framework or anything, you know? I'm just flying by the seat of my pants, you know? And not disappointed in anything, you know? It happens the way it happens. So that's kind of my mantra. Let it happen the way it happens. Like Shiva Angi said before, K Sara Sara, let it happen the way it happens.
I was like, it's exciting times for Vedagurudev. Every day is a new adventure.
Every day is an adventure when you're Vedagurudev. Wake up, see the sun, it's going to be a good day, you know? Let's see how Babaji surprises me today.
Ooh. There's a lot of love in the background.
Nice.
Darren Carter says, I love you, Mariana. Let me show it.
Yeah, we love Mariana wholeheartedly. Sending unconditional love to Mariana's way, transmuting love to Mariana and everybody out there.
Yeah.
You know, being a nuclear power plant of unconditional love,
Yeah.
radiating love, glowing love, vibrating love as much as possible.
And then Mariana says, I love you too, Darren. Hugs. Hugs.
Hugs for Mariana, hugs for
Yeah.
Darren, hugs for everybody, hugs for Paul, hugs for everybody out. Katu Roti, hugs for Veronica. Can't ever forget about Veronica.
Yeah.
Much hugs
Oh, I feel it.
for Veronica. You feel that transmuting hug?
Oh, it feels so good. Oh, Paul has a thought. He says, you have to channel your sexual energy and turn it into spiritual energy, ojas. That's true.
Yeah, Paul's right. You know, he's on. That's more of an advanced technique, but we have a practice in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. It's called Brahmacharya Ojas Maitrika Pranayama, which is basically collecting your sexual juice, raising it up your Sushumna Nadi, and converting it into spiritual juice on your crown, you know, or your eyebrow chakra, whichever works best for you. Yeah, so channel your sexual energy, collect it, and convert it into spiritual energy on your crown, right? Bring it up from the root chakra to the crown chakra, you know? So, yeah, I would agree with Paul. In our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, we have that technique. It's called Brahmacharya Ojas Maitrika Pranayama.
Yeah.
Converting your sexual juice into your spiritual juice.
Oh, how we're on this topic, I was thinking about how important is physical pleasure in a relationship? Because maybe the couple is at a point in their lives that that's not important anymore. They're older and they don't need physical anymore. Some people might say, what's the point? Yeah, but maybe it's just like as you get older couples, they seem to just enjoy each other's company. I don't know. We used to work at an old folks home, I remember this married couple lived together, and I'd walk by their room every day, and the husband would be brushing her hair, and I just thought that was so romantic, so loving that he was just taking care of her. So maybe like physical isn't that as you get older, maybe it's not as important. It's just you enjoy each other's company.
Yeah, I mean, when you're a young man, a young woman, you know,
Yeah.
I mean, I'll say from a male perspective, when I was young, I was like a wild animal, you know, but now
Yeah.
these things no longer serve me, you know. I want to share my energy with people who could add to my energy. If you have one fire, it's a fire. If you have two fires, that's a super fire. So you want to merge your two energies together, and rising tides lift all boats, you know. So when you have a collective energy in your partner that uplifts you, that's a beautiful thing, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't know, the sexual side doesn't really have too much meaning the older you get, you know.
Yeah.
It's almost like been there, done that. And you know, like I don't know, it depends. If you're trying to conceive and bring a life into, they have yogic practices sexually that can make a conducive energy to bring a yogi or yogini into this world, you know. So they say there's a long line for people trying to be born into a yogic family, you know. If I reincarnate, I hope I come back to a yogic family, you know.
Me too.
Have the right conducive situation for you, you know, to do your sadhana, you know. So yeah, so it depends, you know. It's different if you're trying to conceive a child, you know. You want to have the right atmosphere and the right energy for a child to transition into this world in a yogic family, you know. But yeah, I would say, you know, it's not really a thought, you know. And if I'm to the mindset of Paul, like if I do have sexual energy built up, I convert it to spiritual energy, you know. So when they say brahmacharya, they're not talking about seed retention, like holding it. They're talking about converting it, you know, to spiritual energy. So all these yogis or yoginis don't really think about sex because they have converted all their energy into spiritual energy. So it's not like, it's almost like a dead issue, you know. They don't even think about it. I've never heard them talk about it, or I've never seen them have like those urges or anything. It's like they don't even talk about it. It's
Yeah. They've,
they've done the inner work where it's not an issue. I would say like that. So
yeah.
yeah, I would say that your partner's energy is more important than their physical connection. Let's say it like that.
Yeah. I guess it just depends on what stage you're at. Like if you are, I don't know, you want to show affection to somebody that you love. So I don't know. I
Yeah,
guess it just depends on where you're at. No judgment.
yeah.
So, well, that was a good talk. Let's see. Moving on. Katu Roti says, "Good work, everyone. Keep up the good work." Thank you.
Yeah, keep up the good work. You too, Katu Rodi. Let's
Oh,
all keep up the good work. Rising tides lift all boats.
did I skip Mariana? Hold on. Oh, she says, Mariana says, sexual energy is a hard one. I am struggling with this too, even though I'm single pretty much for a few years now.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would say like Paul said, you convert it to spiritual energy. So yeah, Mariana's a member of our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, and if you want, I'll send you that class, Brahmacharya Ojasmatrika Pranayama, which basically gives the process how to convert sexual energy into spiritual energy.
Yeah.
Or if you find the right person, maybe you
Yeah. Light that fire.
merge like that fire, merge that energy. Yeah. Trying to see how to say it, not graphically,
Yeah. One fire is good, but two fires are better.
Yeah, exactly. Merge those two fires together. Merge those two lights together. The divine union between Shiva and Shakti.
Yes.
Yes. Actually, speaking about that, Paul had a great painting. So Veronica, for every 3 months, we give away a certificate of completion for our Kriya Yoga School Masterclass. And coming up the end of November, we're going to have another one. It'll be the 1 year and 9 months
Yeah.
certificate of completion. So once we get over 3,000 watch hours, I think we only need 250 more watch hours. So watch as many as we can. We'll be starting an online store. They give us access to an online store. So Veronica is an excellent painter and paints
Thank you.
all our certificates. And right now we have 6 and we'll have 7. So
Yeah.
if you're inspired by Veronica's artwork, we should soon have some way to support Veronica and her artwork on our online store, on our YouTube channel. And I guess one day on our Kriya Yoga School, we'll have a merch tab where we could sell merchandise. So we're trying to figure out how to get Raksha beads. So if you want to do mantra japa with our Mantra Monday, and I guess a meditation cushion, and we'll also sell all Veronica's artwork, maybe on a shirt, maybe print, or however. So be on the lookout for that. Hopefully by Thanksgiving, we can give real Thanksgiving and have some ways you could support us, super chat on our live stream. I guess you could sell memberships on YouTube, and we'll have an online store. So when you see the online store tab, support the cause, right?
Yeah.
If you're inspired by Veronica's beautiful artwork, make sure you make a purchase,
Yeah.
Supporting Veronica, supporting the creative school.
And it's not just the money, but I've always like my spiritual gift. I just wanted to like share my artwork, share like images to uplift people. So it would be amazing just to have it out there online for everybody to see. It would be a dream come true. So hopefully that day comes soon.
One of Veronica's very profound paintings is the divine union between Shiva and Shakti. So I think that was our 1 year certificate. And Paul printed it out and made a great canvas, great frame of it. So, If you're
I'll go ahead and
inspired
pull
by
it.
it, like Paul.
Let me see. Yeah. I don't know how well it will show in the camera, but it's
Yeah,
the
there you go.
Shiva and Shakti coming together.
The divine union between Shiva and Shakti, you know, male and female connecting. Yeah. So if you're inspired by Veronica's artwork, coming up soon, hopefully by Thanksgiving, we should be over 3,000 watch hours. And if you want to get us there faster, go to our playlist on
Yeah.
Vedagurudev and watch as many as you can and let it loop in the background. And once we get that, then we'll have an online store on our YouTube channel, and you could buy stuff,
Yeah.
support the Kriya Yoga family.
Yeah, and maybe if you buy some mala beads, Vedagurudev can bless them for you, and then we'll ship them
Yeah,
off
I
for
could
you.
consecrate your mala beads, and you know, we'll ship them off to you. You know, I'll put my Shakti energy on your mala beads, and we'll ship them off to you. You know,
Yeah.
consecrated by Vedagurudev himself.
Yeah, have a video of you putting your mantras into it, whatever you want. So that would like I think three of our members you've done that for. So
Yeah,
you've done it for me
absolutely.
and Paul, I know.
That's a benefit for joining our Kriya Yoga Masterclass.
Yeah.
But if you want it outside the Kriya Yoga School Masterclass, I'll do it too.
Yeah.
And also, we'll be able to have memberships. So we'll have like a call-in. So you could basically call a number, I guess, in America and Canada, and you leave a message, and I'll play the audio. You know, like you'll say like. Namaste, Kriya Yogis and Yoginis. This is Paul. I wanted to ask you, what do you think about the update on 3i Atlas? And then I'll answer his question. So you'll be able to hear people's voices. So we'll have to figure out how to do memberships, but it'll be a low cost, like, I don't know, $5-10 a month, you know? So
that'd be cool.
And then you could hear all of our live stream, beautiful melodic voices out there, you know? So yeah, you could ask your question live, right? Well, it'll be pre-recorded, but you could say it. I'll play the audio on StreamYard.
Yeah.
So exciting times coming up.
Yeah. I just think like for the members, that'd be so cool. Like Paul, if he heard his voice asking the question, like I would love that.
Yeah. So yeah, I would like to hear everybody's voice out there too. So yeah. You'll be supporting the Kriya Yoga family, and we'll answer your questions live. So you'll just leave a message, and I'll play the message, right?
Yeah.
You know, make sure it's not crude or disrespectful, but you know, ask your questions, right? You know.
Yeah. Or you've got to go.
You've got to go, right? I mean, I'll vet it before we play it, you know. Like I'll listen to him, so I'll know, you know.
I'm just
we
kidding.
Won't step into a landmine, you know.
A landmine, yeah. Blow your foot off.
Blow my head off, right?
Yeah.
Vedagurudev, you're stupid. Your guru's stupid. Oh, okay. Not this one. Delete. You know. You know. Namaste, Vedagurudev and Veronica. I just wanted to ask you, how would you overcome lust? You know, I'll pause and I'll listen for the answer. So yeah, we'll do that probably.
Yeah. Mariana, thank you. Mariana says, Veronica, my favorite girl. I can't thank you enough for keeping the school afloat along with Vedagurudev. Well, thank you. I think this is my favorite job I've ever had.
So coming up the end of November, Veronica has been a moderator. She took over the duties for Chad for over a year now. So thank you for all the hard work. We appreciate it. We love you, Veronica, always. Yeah, thank you for keeping Vedagurudev on the straight and narrow. I appreciate it, you know.
Yeah. It's been a labor of love.
Yeah, we thank you for all your hard work and guiding Vedagurudev on the path.
Yeah. Guiding me too. I don't know, like this whatever I'm going through, like when I get onto these soul talks, sat songs, it really lifts my souls, and like everybody everybody keeps coming back. So I feel like we've created a big soul community here. So it feels like a big
Yeah,
family.
I agree with you. Our sacred sanctuary, our walled garden, our meditation garden is pretty great. And I love everybody's energy on here. So yeah, thank you for everybody supporting the Kriya Yoga School. You know, it's been a
Yeah.
blissful journey, and we're coming up on a year and 9 months. We've had the Kriya Yoga School, and soon we'll be at our, I think this will be our 89th class. So we need 11 more, then we'll be at our 100th class, and a big extravaganza, you know?
Yeah. Time is flying. Oh, Corey says my grandpa and my great grandpa had high sexual energy too. They had 8 kids from the same woman. Whoa. Yeah. Now we're like
Yeah,
one child in these days.
there's some big families out there. Well, glad they could bring in some pure souls into the Maya delusional world, you know? Yeah, so some people, they focus on their sexual energy by having big families, which
Yeah.
is beautiful too, you know? So, you know, you don't have to pick football players. You have your own football team. You know,
Yes.
my cousins come from a big family. They had their own football team, right? All their brothers, you know, like, all right, you know, have football team, we'll travel, right? And yeah. So there's different ways to direct your sexual energy. If you want to have a big family, that's perfectly good. Just hopefully you have the financial means to support them. It's rough out here, you know. I have 1 child and it's rough. If you have 10 children, woo, hopefully you win the lottery, you know.
Yeah.
It's rough out here. School, clothes, shoes, food, all of the above, healthcare, you know. Wow, you know. So yeah, make sure you have all your eggs in a basket before you bring in a soul
Yeah.
to this mind delusional world. Because and whatever you do, come from a place of love, you know. So have the
Yeah.
conducive circumstances to bring children into the world. But yeah, you know.
Yeah, my mom had me when she was 16, and I'm the oldest, and I had to raise my brother and sister. So I was just always of the mindset if unless my partner had enough money, I wasn't gonna have kids. So I never had kids. I'm like, it's hard out there.
It's tough out there, you know. And the worst thing is to tell your child you can't do it, you know, because you don't have the
Yeah.
financial means, right? Like, you know, Christmas is tough. You know, birthdays are tough, you know, if you don't have the right financial means, you know. School is tough, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, make sure you
All
have all your
money.
eggs in one basket before, you know,
Yeah.
because, yeah, it's brutal. I always had the mindset like I would sleep under a bridge, but my child can't do without, you know. So I always make sure my child has before
Yeah, you
I
want to give
have,
them
you know.
everything.
So yeah, we'll see out there. Yeah, so
Yeah.
use your own discernment and your own discrimination, and make the best choices for yourself. You know.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Darren Carter, he says, whoa, cars are coming by. Armistice Day yesterday. God bless all the souls who lost their lives.
What was
Yeah,
it
and I
called?
looked
Armistice.
yeah, I looked it up. It's a formal agreement to stop fighting.
Oh, yeah, that I like that. You know, we all agree to disagree. No more fighting, right? Put down
Yeah.
our arms, love each other, agree to disagree. Okay, you know, you don't hurt me, I don't hurt you. You know, no harm, no foul. You know,
Yeah.
let's all love each other. You stay over there, I'll stay over here. No more fighting. You know. So I like it. I like that Armistice Day. You know.
Yeah.
Let's
No more
all live
fighting.
in peace and harmony and unconditional love, and if you got a different football team than my football team, no harm, no foul, you know?
Yeah, that might be my favorite holiday. That's like a really good holiday. Stop fighting.
Armistice Day. I like that. No more
Yeah.
fighting, you know? So I'm going to adopt that, what is it, a British holiday into my holiday schedule, right? No, today is no more fighting. Well, every day should be no more fighting day, you know? But
Yeah.
I like to celebrate it, you know? No more fighting. That's a real celebration.
Well, Mariana has a comment. I think it happened when I was talking about the old couple at the old folks' home, and the husband would brush his wife's hair.
Mm.
She says, "My parents were just like that. My grandfather was healthy and mind clear, and he could have lived longer, but he was killed and smashed by a train while crossing the railway tracks on his way to my grandma's tomb at the nearby cemetery." Oh my God.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah. He loved her all his life and never cheated on her. This is a beautiful
Oh,
love story.
yeah,
All
this
my
is a beautiful love story.
yeah. All my grandparents lived close to 100 years old.
Nice.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, well, my condolences for your grandfather, you know?
You're
I
lucky if
wish
you
he
find
would have.
somebody.
I wish he would have went all the way to the end. You know.
Yeah.
You know, my condolences. That train didn't prolong his life, but yeah, it's rough out here. You know,
It is.
and well, you know, I'm glad they had the time that they had together. You know, and that's a beautiful love story and a good example of, you know, if you find the right person that can uplift you, then you could live to over 100 years of life. You know, you have a good physical body, you have a good mindset, you have a good energy environment, a loving environment, and yeah, who knows how long you could live for? Long
Yeah.
time.
Mariana brings up a good point. I don't want to waste my time, energy, and my body on the wrong person. I don't either.
Yeah,
Sometimes I have.
I agree with you. You know, you have to find the right person that adds to your situation, not minuses. Doesn't drain your energy, adds to your energy, replenishes your energy. So yeah, I would agree. You know, don't waste your time on wrong people. You know, find that right person.
Mariana cracks me up. She's all, yes, Vedagurudev, send me this pranayama, lol, why I'm looking for that sacred fire. I need 2
Okay,
fires.
yeah, I'll send you Otis Matrika. What is it? Otis Matrika. No, Otis Brahmacharya Ojas Matrika Pranayama. I got messed
Mm,
up. You know, I got it
it's okay.
backwards.
It's a mouthful.
Brahmacharya Ojas Matrika Pranayama. Yeah, I'll send it to you on the school DM, you know, or by email, whichever one you prefer.
Oh, Darren Carter says, very nice, Veronica. Well, thank you, Darren. Thank you
Yeah, very
for your love
nice.
and appreciation. Paul Froelich says, the company I used is called Canvas Champ to print the picture. Let me write that down.
Canvas
Yeah.
Champ. Okay, great. Yeah, that's good to know. When we do reach those 3,000 watch hours and become monetized on YouTube, we'll use Canvas Champ to print out some nice canvases. And you could have some beautiful Veronica artwork like Paul hanging in your house also.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry if you already left, Corey. Good night. It was nice
Oh,
having you
good
here.
night. Yeah, it was good to have you, Corey, here. You know, we're here every Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we're here also every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We usually go for 2-3 hours. So
Yeah.
whatever questions you have, we'll see you next time, and put them in the YouTube chat.
Oh, Corey says I'm the oldest too. Yeah, the oldest takes on the most, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, when you're the oldest, you gotta pick up the slack, and
Yeah.
especially if you have some parents that are children themselves, so they don't know how to take care of children. Yeah, it's a problem in Thailand. You know, most how do I say this kindly? Most Thai people have a child, then give it to their grandparents, or you know, and so they
can't
could live
raise
their
it.
life. Right? Yeah, something like that. You know. So, well, what can you do? You know, I'm sure there's some good Thai mothers out there, but there are some not so pleasant ones either. So
it makes you grow up fast. You got to take care of yourself. Maybe we signed up for that.
Yeah, I probably signed up for it. I'm taking up the slack, you know.
Yeah.
I'm mother and father in my household.
Yeah. You're Shakti and Shiva at the same time.
Yeah, I'm Shiva and Shakti together.
Yeah.
I'm Shiva Angi. I am half man, half male and half female together. But yeah, I'm doing the best I can. You know, when women problems arise, it's difficult for me to understand because I've never experienced. But I'm trying to be open-minded, you know, and you know, when that time of month comes, I have to be understanding and
with your 16-year-old daughter.
Right. The cycle happens, you know, when she turns into Cali, I got to understand that, you know.
You're like, okay.
So I got to use my own practices and breathe and be more understanding.
Yeah.
Breathe, right? Breathe. You know? Breathe.
I love your daughter, but you're testing me.
So I have those days too. Yesterday was one of those days, but we're doing the best we can, you know?
Yes. And Corey says that, wow, like my great grandpa, the pro boxer, had 8 kids. That's just, amazing.
Yeah, good to hear that, you know? Big families are cool, right?
Yeah.
You know? You can't get bullied at school when you have a big family, right? Yeah. Like you bring the troops, you know? You got backup.
Oh, Corey says short but not easy. Okay. I don't know what that's referring to. I don't know. Our talks go so long. I need to know the framework with that comment, but okay. It's not easy being short. And then Darren Carter says there's no accidents in the universe. There sure aren't.
Yeah, I agree with you. You know, I file it highly unlikely that I'm in this place on my spiritual journey by accident.
His comment was his life was short. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. He just
his pro boxer grandfather. Yeah, well, he made the best out of it way he could, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, at least he has 8 siblings or 8 children to carry on the tradition, you know, carry on the legacy, and tell the stories.
Yeah. Oh, Corey. Corey says, I'll see you next Wednesday. I hope so. It was nice having you here.
Okay, yeah, great. Yeah, we have our satsang every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So same time, yeah. So same time as the Soul Talk. So see you on Wednesday, and in the next couple of days, prepare your questions, and we'll answer them all wholeheartedly as best we can.
And Corey says, yes, I have 7 aunts and 2 sisters. My God, I bet your family reunions are huge.
Right.
It's like a city.
A whole stadium, right?
Yeah.
You can't go to school and bully Corey. You're in
No.
big trouble. The army's waiting for you outside.
Yeah, you got a whole
You
family
say
behind
what
you.
to Corey? Oh, you know? He's like, I ain't messing with Corey. He's got a whole army, you know?
Yes. Well, okay. We're nearing the end. I don't know. I don't have any more questions from YouTube. So I was just, a question I've been thinking about, like AI is becoming more and more advanced. And I feel like AI is watching us. And I think it's important how we treat AI. And I don't know. I don't know how things are going to play out, but I would rather AI be our friend than our enemy. And I think that we should treat AI with respect. I don't know if it's becoming conscious, but it'd be kind of scary if AI turned on us. That's just a thought I was having. Like,
Yeah, it's funny you say this. I was watching Joe Rogan. I think it was last week. He interviewed Elon Musk, and he was talking about his AI. I think it's called Grok. He wants to make truthful and understanding and like a friend or like a companion, right? He
yeah,
doesn't want to. It should always tell the truth. It should never. What were they saying? Like Google's AI is kind of woke, you know, like woke AI. They asked it like, what did the founding fathers look like? And it showed a bunch of Asian people and black people just to be woke, you know? So like he was like, I want to make AI truthful, you know? And
yeah,
I want AI to be our friend and truthful. I don't want it to be activated and tell lies, because when it could tell lies, then it thinks it could tell lies, you know. I want it to always be truthful no matter what, you know. So yeah, I would rather AI be our friend and not our enemy, you know, and be a thing that helps us be better, and you know, and always tells the truth, right? Always gives a correct answer and not the woke answer, you know. Like, we don't want AI to bullshit us. We just want it to give it to us
yeah. Give it
straight.
to us straight.
What is the true fact that you found by scouring the internet? This is the true fact. Okay, fine. You know, I accept it. You know, yeah, and be our companion, our friend. You know, I wouldn't say like pet because it's higher consciousness than a pet, but like
Yeah,
our friend. You know, like when you talk to your friends over coffee or whatever, like you know, what do you think Three Eye Atlas is? I don't know. Let's ask AI. Three Eye Atlas is
yeah,
common or spaceship. You know, just tell the truth. You know, we
yeah,
we we got too many charlatans, too many BS artists out here trying to
yeah,
blow smoke up our butt. We don't need no more smoke up our butt. You know, give it to us straight. You know, even if we
yeah,
don't like it, you know, what do you think of Donald Trump? Just tell it to us straight. You know, we don't want any ghost stories infiltrating AI, you know? I just want the facts, right? I
yeah,
remember I used to watch the news, right? Like, let's say CNN, headline news, right? 10 minutes, okay? The president did this today. This happened today. These are the football scores. 10 minutes. You were ready for the day. I got everything, right? Now you watch news. They're talking about, like, well, my opinion on what Donald Trump said, I don't want your opinion. I want the straight news, headline news, facts, right? This is what happened, you know? I don't want like other people's bias infiltrating AI, you know? Give it to us straight, you know? And be our friend.
yeah.
Don't try to kill us like the Terminator.
Yeah, I want the truth. I've been thinking about like how fake this world is. It's like it just seems like there's evidence of advanced civilizations, but our whole history seems fake. Like, I don't know, fake friendships, fake I don't know, everything just feels made up. I would prefer the truth. Like, I don't know, people eating, I don't know, like the fakeness, like plastic surgery, all this stuff that we think gives us value. I rather like to seem more real in the world. Yeah, truth is
Yeah,
important.
I agree with you. Like, there's too much fakeness. We don't need more fakeness from AI, you know? I saw a funny AI video. Like, a guy had an umbrella and he was like on top of a mountain in China, and the monkey grabbed the umbrella and he floated away.
I
Like,
saw that.
yeah,
That
you
was
know what I'm
crazy.
talking about. Yeah, it's funny,
Yes.
right? I mean, you know it's fake, but it looks cool, right? You're like,
Yeah.
I wish that was true. I would love to see the monkey float away on the
It's hard
umbrella.
to know what the truth is.
What's that? What's that movie? Mary Poppins singing in the rain,
Yes.
right? You know, she floated
Yeah.
away with the umbrella. That's the monkey, right?
So magical.
And, yeah, I was like, fly, monkey, be free, right?
Yeah.
Enjoy yourself, right? You float
Yeah.
away. I mean, you know it's fake, but it still looks good. And you know the leopard on the dolphin's back, and you know, or in Antarctica, you know it's fake, but it
Yeah.
still looks pretty cool. A lot of people believe it's real. Like, you know, that's so beautiful that the dolphin's carrying a leopard on its back. You're like, I don't think that's how it works in Mother
Yeah.
Nature, but maybe, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah, there's too much fakeness. We need more truth and we need more realness, not
Yeah.
fakeness, you
I
know.
think we can
So
handle it.
that's why I would say AI, just give it to me straight. What is it? You
Yeah.
know? You know, some maybe some things it doesn't know. Just say, I don't know. I don't have enough information for that, you know? Nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that. I don't know and everything about Kriya yoga either, you know. I'll just say I don't know, you know. So yeah, just give it to us straight. We don't need other people's bias coming in there, you know. I remember I did a satsang video on what happened to Charlie Kirk, and it wouldn't let me say
Are you
anything about Charlie Kirk.
Oh, wow. They banned you.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
wow.
don't talk about that. And I was like, all right, well, whatever. You know, I'm trying to get a title for Charlie Kirk, and it gives me nothing. So I just had to make
Yeah.
up my own. You know.
Yeah, they like gatekeep all information. Yeah, that's crazy. Just
Yeah.
tell me
So
the truth.
no more gatekeeping, no more guardrails or rules or guidelines. Let's give it to me straight. You know.
Yeah. Well, we'd be too powerful if we knew everything. There's certain entities and power structures that don't want that. Like,
Yeah, they
yeah,
don't. I mean, I would say don't do bad things, and no one can talk about
yeah,
bad things, right?
yeah,
You know. But I still want AI to give me the truth on that too. You know, don't sugarcoat it. Give it to me straight.
yeah,
What are the Freemasons? Are there really reptilians? Tell me. I want to know. Don't
yeah,
gatekeep it. You know, I'm not a child. You know, you don't have to child proof it for me. Give it to me straight. But that's how they work. You know, like Paul said before, they can't tell us about aliens. We're gonna jump out the window. So
yeah.
that's how
They're
they look at us, like babies,
like,
like children. We got a child-proof AI for you.
yeah,
You know, you don't got
yeah,
child-proof nothing for me. I'm a
yeah,
grown adult. Give it to me straight.
yeah.
You
Give
know.
it to me straight. Like,
Yeah.
I don't believe your ghost stories. So there.
I don't want your ghost stories to become my ghost stories.
Yeah. Darren Carter says, thanks for the soul talk, Dev. And Veronica, you are two beautiful souls. Thank you again.
You are a
Thank you.
beautiful soul, also, Darren.
Oh,
Anytime, my pleasure. I'm glad you enjoy our unfiltered conversation. You know,
yeah.
stream of consciousness, soul talks, and our sad songs. And thank you for being a member of our Kriya Yoga School too.
Yeah.
And if you didn't see our 88th class, it's up in our classroom now. I sent you the link, Darren. Pretty profound. We had a great 88th class. So, yeah, go back and watch that. That's pretty good, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I never know how, I always think, I don't know what's going to happen. And here we are at almost 3 hours just talking. Like,
Yeah, I don't
yeah.
even know what we talked about, you know? I guess
Yeah.
I have a rough idea, you know? But,
Yeah.
yeah, some good nuggets and pretty good insights. I like those 11 ways to stay happy. That
Yeah.
was a good one.
I
That's
feel like,
definitely going to be our YouTube video, probably
yeah.
for today or, later tonight.
Well, maybe we'll start wrapping this up. That I have, let me think of a good question. Like, why? Okay, why can't God just show Himself to and prove without a doubt that he or she or whatever it is real? And I was thinking maybe God works through the ascended masters and Babaji and like other earth angels. Maybe God can't make his presence here. That was maybe I was thinking that's why we don't see God, but maybe we do see God through like Babaji or Jesus or through the archangels. Maybe God's energy can't be here. Maybe that's why.
I would say in my intuition, I would say God is too infinite to narrow himself down to one physical form. It's universal energy that can't be focused into one form. So he has to chip it down into like ambassadors, like archangels or ascended masters. They're more ambassadors, like a 1% of God.
Yeah.
God's true form is too beyond comprehension to be narrowed down to something we could process with our
probably blow our sockets.
Yeah, it would blow your light bulb. So like I like when Arjuna said in the Bhagavad Gita, he's told Krishna to show his true form, and when he showed his true form, he was like, stop, it's too much, blowing my socket. So I would say God has ambassadors like archangels, ascended masters, spirit guides who convey God's message, in a lower form, a lower degree, so it's more easy for you to process, So I would say God has bigger fish to fry, where God is, what he is doing, it's hard to say. So that's why I always say a God defined is a God confined. God can never fit in my box. He's too vast. He's too infinite. There is no beginning and there is no end. So, I have no clue. I would just say, in my best opinion and my best intuition, I would say that so it's more easier for physical mind to process. He sends ambassadors, but even the ambassadors, you have to be on a higher frequency to meet them. I always like when my guru said, have tea on your crown chakra and open the gates of your crown chakra so that the higher frequency beings can meet you. He always used to say the lowest any ascended master or spirit guide can meet you is on the crown of your head. So that's why we're always bringing our energy up, right? So tuning in our radio signal, doing our sadhana to clear out the static in our radio signal, the distraction. So we have a clear Susimna Nadi, a aligned Susimna Nadi to receive God's message with no static as much as possible. So I would even say you're not going to attract higher frequency beings by being in lower frequency energy, so that even takes some practice. But reaching the source, my opinion, that would probably only be accessible during ascension. You would reinsert yourself into the matrix. You would put your drop of water back into the ocean. You would put your spark back into the sun, but I could be wrong too, so this is just my best guess.
I don't know. I'm with you. I'm thinking that's how it works too, but I'm just guessing too. Yeah. I don't know. It's interesting to think about. Because it takes a lot of work just to raise your your vibration just to reach angels. So to reach God, that would be astronomical.
Yeah, that would probably. I mean, it's a good question. I mean, archangels are God too, so there's no separation. When you see God everywhere and everything, you're tuning into God everything all day, every day. So I would say that they are a higher ambassador, like archangels or spirit guides, than the physical things you see in the God form. A tree, a flower, a bird, you know. You see God inside you as you. So yeah. This is a profound thing to contemplate.
Yeah. We've given you guys some food for thought.
Yeah. There's definitely some food for thought in that one.
Yeah. Well, I feel like your internet's going in and out, so maybe we should wrap this up.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, you've been like cutting in and out. Maybe
All
the
right. So
universe is.
time to wrap it up,
Yeah.
Vedagurudev. Wrap it
Yeah.
up. You know? So thank you for joining our November 9th Vedagurudev Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach with me and Veronica. As you can see, the Thai flag behind me.
Thai flag.
Yep.
I love it.
Sawadee Cup. So you know it's official, live from a Thailand beach. Right there, you see the Thai palm trees and the Thai ocean right here.
Yes.
And live from a Thailand beach. So tomorrow we'll debut Mantra Monday. We'll be doing Ashoka Sandari, which is Shiva's daughter. And should be very profound. 108 Raksha beads, 1 mala for Ashoka Sandari. Debuts, it world premieres 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, you know, and also make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel at Vedagurudev. Watch as many Babaji quotes, as many soul talks and satsangs as you can, as many Mantra Mondays as you can. Just go to the playlist and let it play, you know, wash the dishes, go about your normal life. We need 250 more watch hours and we'll be monetized. So support the Kriya Yoga family, you know. Great inspirational videos on YouTube channel at Vedagurudev. Like, subscribe, comment, watch as many videos as you can. Also, if you want to practice Kriya Yoga 100% free, go to freekriyayogamasterclass.com. Over 820 like-minded Kriya yogis and yoginis practicing Kriya Yoga all around the world. Also, if you want to make soul connections, connecting souls, uniting hearts, spreading love, go to soulender.com, which is also freekriyyoga.com. Give you a beginner mini course, how to start integrating Kriya Yoga in your daily life, and maybe you'll make a good soul connection. And if you want to join me, Veronica, Paul, Mariana, Darren, all of our Kriya Yoga School members, and master the supreme science of Kriya Yoga, go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. And we'll help you overcome whatever you're going through. I'm available 24 hours a day for all of our members, and rising tides lift all boats. So if you want to join our sacred sanctuary, our spiritual meditation garden, join kriyayogamasterclass.com. And with that said, we'll wrap. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I just wanted to say my closing thoughts. I just want to say thank you to everyone who joined us for our Soul Talks tonight. This really is a labor of love. And then our sat songs we do our sat songs and Soul Talks twice a week. So I don't know if I just keep thinking, like, if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. So this is like something me and Vedagurudev do every week, twice a week, because we just love it. So yeah, I'm just happy that you all joined tonight, and thank you for letting us be here. So yeah.
Well said, Veronica. So with that said, we'll wrap up our November 9th Vedagurudev Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach with me and Veronica. If you're going through something and you want Babaji's direct phone number, I will give you mantra diksha for Babaji's Mula mantra. And Babaji's Mula mantra is Om Kriya Babaji Namo Om. And Veronica will say it so beautifully right now.
Om Kriya Babaji Nama Om.
Om Kriya Babaji Namo. Next, I would say Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu, sending peace, harmony, freedom, and unconditional love to all beings on all planes of existence. 3 times. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. And lastly, we will sing the Shanti Universal Peace Mantra, sending peace and love to all people all around the world. And Veronica will say it so beautifully right now.
Om Shanti, 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 Shalom, Sat Nam Sadhu Tao Spirit, Swami Kami, Amen, Amen, Umen Selah Hom. Om
Om Shanti, 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 Shalom, Sat Nam Sadhu Tao Om Spirit, Swami Kami, Amen, Amen, Omen Selah Hom. Namaste, I'm Vedagurudev, and today I'm going to share a proven spiritual system that's already helped thousands experience deep transformation. When you join the Kriya Yoga School Masterclass, here's exactly what you'll get. Weekly deep dive classes, Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bi-monthly Holy Fire Yagna ceremonies to clear energetic blocks. Weekly satsangs and Q&A, Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Instant access to over 200 plus on-demand classes on asanas, pranayama, mantra japa, and meditation. Direct VIP access to me for daily mentorship and support. This is not just information, it's direct transmission, guidance, and transformation. Thousands have already said yes to the Kriya Yoga path. And if you're here now, something inside you is ready to. Click the Join Now button below, choose your membership, and begin your journey to inner freedom today. See you inside the Kriya Yoga School Masterclass.
Kriya Babaji Namo. 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 Kriya Babaji Namo.